Alrighty, I am back. I'm just going to scroll down on that so I can see what that is doing. Okay, let's get into this then. Oh, it feels so good to be able to get back into streaming. Bleeding cold in my room though. Absolutely freezing. Oh, this is not a warm house, but hey ho, it's a house. There's never going to be a stream where we don't watch this cinematic at least once. At least once. Having said that, I have considered maybe streaming more to other old retro games, so we won't watch the intro then. But still, every time we stream this game, we're watching the intro. That bit still gets me though slightly, where he swings his sword. As cool as that shot is, I still can't see stuff like that without thinking, no, that's not how it works. HEMA, as fun as it is, as fun as I've learned how to sword fight, it does kind of ruin a few things for you when you watch in video games or movies in particular are real buggers for it. Just, that's not how it works. Sweet. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I remember watching the fight scene at the end of the first episode. Ooh, that was a mistake. At the end of the first episode of The Witcher, and like I both loved it and hated it because the choreography was absolutely beautiful. Just you guys shift that because I'm totally not professional in the slightest. Yeah, the choreography was absolutely beautiful, but it's like that's not how you sword fight. I know people try and argue it saying that Gerald is like superhuman, so he gets away with it. But unfortunately, being superhuman, like fighting mechanics and that still work the same way. His body still has the same range of flexibility in that, so the fight mechanics are still the same. And some of that doesn't work, and you would never hold a longsword or a reverse grip. Like I actually felt a pain in my chest when I saw him do that. All right, so what are we going to do? We were going to go back to level 4. Um, we'll start it again because we have maxed everything out here. So we will quit and we'll start it again. Hey, Will, how you doing, man? I hope you're feeling a little bit better today, bud. Oh, flash your screen there. Yeah, so we're going to go back to level 4 and we're going to do the imp tactic again, but this time instead of like completely maxing it out and just make it so no heroes spawn, we're going to leave a little bit of a gap so heroes can still spawn and then make our imps like work and fight for us. Unlucky, man. I hope you start to feel better soon, man. It's been a while. If you've been sick for over a week now, it absolutely sucks. Yeah, like for the most part, it seems to have stabilized. It's still a little bit slow. I normally have my stream manager up as well as Streamlabs, but unfortunately, it's not quite fast enough for me to do that, and it still DCs occasionally. Um, but for the most part, it seems stable enough for me to be able to stream now, which is I'm over the moon about. So if at any point the stream does just die, don't worry. I've just gone to restart the router, give it a couple of minutes, and I'll be back streaming. So, yeah, at least you get to join in with my wonderful streams while feeling ill, because I'm sure they're going to make you feel so much better. Okay, so let's get into this. Why is this so jumpy? Why is this so sensitive? Wow, even for me, that's not sensitive enough. Wow, why is my mouse just jumpy? I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to do the exact same thing as last time, as I said. We're going to spawn in loads of imps, and we're just going to get the imps to take on the heroes. But this time we'll probably cap at around, I don't know, 200, 225 imps. Because obviously, as we found out last time, which was really interesting, there is a maximum map creature limit of 255 on the map. Which was actually quite an interesting experiment. But it kind of meant that all that effort we put into training our imps just null and void, which was a little bit of a pain, but there we go. Right, so we're going to turn that on so that we can get our imps to start digging. And then we're going to start building other rooms. So, hang on, if we're not bothering with creatures, we don't need loads of other rooms. We'll need to get creatures at some point, because they'll need to research the bridge. So we will need a library. We'll obviously go on a training room, but we can probably pass on those. We will want a workshop as well, actually. You know what? No, we'll make all the rooms properly because we don't lose anything by making all the rooms properly. No, we don't. No. That's not why I'm gonna put the lair. Nah. It means the archers can shoot them, but sod it. We'll put the lair here as usual. And we will deal with the archers when we get there. We will have a hatchery here, I think. Doesn't need to be a huge one, because we're not going to bother. There we go. We will have a decently sized training room, so that we can try and throw in loads of imps at once. Try and get as many imps as one. Here we go. We're going to make it absolutely bleeding massive. We'll leave a bit of space to expand our gold room into, but because who doesn't want a massive gold room? Right, if that doesn't fit in a load of imps, I don't know what will. How many imps are we on at the moment? Oh yeah, we're only on 4. Right, there we go. Stick with 10 for now. Let's expand this. Yeah, I've just realised actually, if we're allowing if creatures start coming through the portal, which they will, we might not be able to have... What's the creature limit on this one? I think the creature limit's 30. So the number of imps we can allow... If we want heroes to still spawn, the number of imps we can have is 255 minus the amount of heroes at any one time, minus the amount of creatures we might have. So I think we can have up to 30 creatures on this one. So we'll subtract 30 from that. So that'll give us 225. I don't think there's 25 heroes on this level at any one time. But even so, we'll play it safe. So we'll probably max out at 200 imps. Just playing it careful, you know. Playing it safe. Right, okay. Let's build that hatchery. Actually, probably worth building the training room and starting training some imps. Let's get you 3 in there. Okay, or not, you... Did I drop him too close to gold? Yes, I did. There we go. Right. Frame skip! There we go. Get him up a level of 2, just help speed it up a bit. Right, slow that back down. What, they're still only level 1? Is it because the room efficiency is terrible? Probably is, to be fair. Well, that sucks. That sucks. Oh well. We'll first expand their room and then we'll get our imps in there. So... Okay, we've got 2 in there at the moment. We'll try and leave 5 in there for now. Because we'll get our first 10 trained up to level 10 before we start making more imps. But we'll finish building this room first. Oh man. And then I'll be honest, I can't be. We'll probably do a few levels today, but I really cannot be bothered with level 5, so we'll probably just speed run level 5 because I absolutely hate that level with an absolute passion. Level 6 we'll play around with though. We will be able to use this imp tactic because while there's a lot of gold in the middle, there's a finite amount of it, so probably won't be able to do that. But we might be able to cook up another like really stupid tactic because why not? Bit of fun, eh? Bit of fun. Okay, so what are we looking at? Build the lair. Build the lair. Level 5. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the first time you play a opponent keeper. So you're at the south, he's up at the north, and you've got a load of lava in the middle, stretch across the screen, and you've got a prism with some creatures in the middle of. Um, and it's got a fairly finite amount of gold in. I just absolutely hate that one. Like it just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel fun to play. It feels awkward that level, which is probably the intention. To be fair, it's not that it's a difficult level. It's just awkward. I get annoyed with it. So might as well grab this gold just because we can. Trying to remember the name of it, but I can't remember it for the life of me. Okay, right. So, so this can be the library. There we go. That'll be the library. We'll just stick the workshop in there again because it doesn't need to be supersized. We just need a single door to lop off access to the portal. Right. Okay. Let's save here and then frame skip so these first imps can get to level 10. Now they'll hopefully level up a little quick. I forgot the room efficiency actually makes a pretty big difference. Oh wow, that's lagging super hard. I think there's something up with my laptop because it's particularly over the last month, it's really slowed down. And I think I need to just wipe it and reinstall everything. The only thing is, I don't have any more Windows 10 keys. And I don't particularly want to buy one because, while admittedly it probably will be for another 6 months or so, like, I don't want, I will build a new desktop once I've got a job, I've got money. And I'll have to buy a new Windows 10 key for that. And I don't particularly want to buy one for this laptop where I've got to wait till then. So, yeah, we'll see. I thought I was going to say training room now. I was like, there's 5 imps in the training room. How can it need to be bigger already? Oh, lag. What levels are we looking at? Level 7. Okay, they're getting there. They're getting there. Definitely not going as fast as what it was t'other day, which is going to be a bit of a pain when we get to higher amounts of imps. We might not bother going up to the whole 200, and we might see if we can do it with a minimal amount of imps. I don't know at the moment. I'd have to have a look. I can't imagine they're cheap. I think there was something like 50, 60 quid. I would have to have another look. Hang on, let's look it up. Let's have a quick look while we let our imps train, shall we? Windows 10 key cost. How are we looking at? I know when I got this laptop, if I were to get Windows with it, it was going to cost me like 70. But that was when I got it through. I bought this laptop from PC Specialist, and I didn't need it then because the thing there was, as a student, I got a free Windows 10 key, but I'm not a student anymore. Okay, well, they've got a hell of a sale on at the moment because it's normally £123.60, but it's currently £26.48. A saving of £97.12. We'll see, because to be fair, like, I can't really afford to at the moment because I'm pretty much live off universal credit until I can get a job, but that would actually be a bit more worth it, so I might see if I can scrape that together. Maybe you can get some bootleg Windows 10 key for like $5. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, probably could. I did hesitate to even say probably not even a bad idea, but like it. Oh, come on, let's get the rest of them in there. Yeah, just because it's been running like absolute crap, and while admittedly it really needs like re-thermal pasting and stuff, just gonna flick the light on. It is like I don't want to take it apart because the chassis is dead. The chassis just down the right hand side of it, I can't really show you without buggering it up, is completely broken. And if I take it apart, I'm not entirely convinced it'll go back together. So Dan did give me an idea the other day of maybe contacting PC specialists, seeing if I can get a new chassis in any way, which probably isn't a bad idea. But for the moment, I can't really take it apart because I don't know if it'll go back together. So it's just gonna have to deal with whatever burnt out thermal paste and that it's got in there. I think you can get cheap legit keys somewhere. I never tried though. I never bought a separate key for Windows. Yeah, like I just need to have a look to be honest. It's just like I said, I don't have a whole lot of money, so we'll see. But if I can get something fairly cheap, it's definitely gonna be a shout. Just because while at the end of the day, this laptop's not like the greatest thing in the world, it's not crap either. It's an i5 8300H, so it's a hyper-threaded quad core. It turbos up to like 3.9 gigahertz, 4 gigahertz. Like it's got a 1050 inside it. So yeah, fairly budget hardware, but it's still meant to be decent. But it's been running like crap. Even though the whole thing runs off a 1 terabyte SSD, like I have to like even just booting up Windows Explorer is taking a couple of seconds now. It's like that's not right. Okay, so what are we doing? So let's turn that on. Let's build this library. And then we can start expand our gold room and start making more imps and start training them up. Right, okay. An AoE streamer fixed the problem by not using a key at all, so he has this overlay that asks to over. Oh yeah, yeah, there is that. You can just get like I could totally just install Windows 10 and not get a key, but then you lose certain functionalities, which for the most part I wouldn't be fussed, but some of them are developer things. I don't exactly know what the issue is exactly, but when I've done that before, when I've tried programming in things, I've just had really weird quirks and they were just fixed by just putting in the like getting a valid Windows 10 key. To be fair, that could have just been a quirk unique to that one specific PC, but it was a quirk I was having to deal with. So it could be worth a shot, though. I mean, to be fair, if I were to test if it was the PC or just a quirk of not having a valid Windows 10 key, I've got an old desktop just down there that I could just plug in and try it with that. To be fair, I've got to come up with a use for it anyway. I'm thinking because I've turned my Raspberry Pi into an old emulator. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Ruby where I've had time of late. I've been thinking I might try and turn that desktop into an old emulator. The only thing is it's kind of crap. It's a old Athlon, so quad core, 3.7 gigahertz. What was the exact? It's a X4 860K, so really not great. Having said that, inside it is the first ever bit of PC hardware I ever bought, and that was a Sapphire AMD R7 260X graphics card. I still remember buying that graphics card, and still to this day it works. Like it's several years old, and that card has been through hell and high water. It really has. It's literally been thrown around the room. Not that I was overly happy about that. It has Bitcoin mined. It has done video recording. It has ran. I forgot. Folding at home. It ran folding at home at full conk. 24/7 for about 3.5, maybe 4 months. Like that was a hell of a kick to it, and that card has been absolutely battered and bruised, and it still works. I'm amazed I've said when that card graphics card does finally die because I still use it for things occasionally. I am totally going to just like frame it and put it up on my wall. Oh, that blink was needed. Oh boy, right, what are we gonna do? So those guys are in there, but we can get a few more imps than that in there. So we'll just spam the imps and we can always just drop them in there. That card is a legend. Honestly, it actually is. Like, oh, so like when I first got it, I was running a dual core tower and it only had integrated graphics in it. Um, what was it? It was an Intel G 3240, I think. It was a dual core clock to 3.1 gigahertz. To be fair, it didn't do too bad, but the problem was it was on integrated graphics. And the main kicker was when a few pals of mine from college, the pals being Will and Dan, wanted to start playing Payday 2. I tried playing it and I was sat playing that game at like 10 FPS on the lowest settings. And I still remember, getting that card, and it was the first bit of PC hardware I'd ever bought, installing it, ramping all the graphics up to full, and just bang, straight smooth 60 FPS, and I was absolutely over the moon. I still remember sitting there and just feeling over the moon with that graphics card. I absolutely loved it. And like I said, still to this day, it still works. Like I've bought various other PC bits over the years, and like I did build another desktop at one point. I bought that was an i7 4790K build that I had for a while. That actually ran that graphics card. I always planned on upgrading to like a 970, but I just never got to it. And to be honest, that card did everything I wanted. So it wasn't the most powerful, no. And yeah, it got put to trying to play games that were frankly well out of its league, but it still did a pretty damn good job. Right, let's get loads of imps in here, shall we? All the imps. We're just going to keep dropping them in there. Right, how many are we on? 140. How full's the room? Oh, the room's barely full. Right, okay, let's expand Ziggle room. And then we will do a load of frame skipping, getting more imps to level 10. And I'll just keep nabbing the ones that I see that level 1, throw them in there. You two, in you go. There we go, right. Same for you. Oh, no, that's gold. Bang, 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 bang. You know what? I'm suddenly tempted to go back and try and keep working on my Dungeon Keeper clone that I was started building at one point. But man, I think if I was to really do that seriously again, I would start again. I'd go back to my old project. I'd go through it to like learn from it, but I would definitely will start that project again. I think the last graphics card I bought was like 10 years ago, an Alphabet Soup 460 or something like that. I needed OpenGL4 support. What, as in a GTX 460? I'm assuming if it was 10 years ago, it would be a GTX 460, not an RX 460, because they're not 10 years old. But damn! Needed OpenGL4 support. Was that for a project you were working on at the time? Probably GTX. Yeah, because the RTX, not the RTX, the RX 460 from AMD. How old is that now? I think they were released about 4 years ago. I could be a little wrong on that. Man, GTX 460. What's one of the oldest cards I've worked with? I don't actually know because some of them were like completely unnamed. So the ones I had, I can't remember all the ones I had, but I've worked with some pretty old stuff in the past. I was programming experimental tessellation shaders. Oh, nice! But all software was buggy and bleeding eggs, and the hardware probably too. Gonna say, because if that was like right when they've just been freshly released, I imagine that was an absolute nightmare. Like tessellation, like it's easy to think now that tessellation, because it's been out for so long and it's like a tried and proven hardware. But even then, when it was brand new, I imagine something like that it created some interesting graphical bugs. I can easily imagine you've just like write a load of code testing it, and you look at the screen and things are just all over the place. Particularly if you're running latest edge hardware. I don't know what Nvidia were like back then, but I know AMD, even now, sometimes on the graphics side, like they'll release a graphics card, and it's not really been bug tested, particularly on the driver level. So I don't know if Nvidia were ever like that back in like the GTX 400, 500 days, but I can imagine it was not the most fun. That is exactly what happens sometimes, crashes and really weird stretched polygons. I mean, to be fair, I imagine it gave you a few good giggles occasionally, but also like absolute nightmare trying to get it to work right. Flickering stuff, yeah, flickering stuff, crashes, polygons, like I mean, there must have been a lot of different things. I've never done any programming that was graphical. So I've never worked with OpenGL. I've never worked with, I think it's SDL or anything like that. I've only ever worked on the computational side. But I have been told that working in things like OpenGL and that, while can be really rewarding, can be an absolute nightmare. I remember a friend at Dodgeball who was a game student telling me about what it's like to program in SDL and how you've got a buffer frame and your on-screen frame, and how you've got to like draw everything on one frame, and then you've got to stop, draw everything to your buffer frame, swap the frames around, then clear your buffer frame, draw everything to your buffer frame again, and then swap. Like I might be misremembering some of what he said, but from what he was telling me, it sounded like an absolute nightmare to have to do. More imps! All the imps take us to a clean 60. Yeah, sure, why not? At the time, stable SDL did not support an OpenGL4 context yet, so I had to use the unstable SDL version that was buggy and changing all the time. Oh man, I imagine that must have been an absolute nightmare. Like, for the most part, I've only ever used like stable builds for libraries and that. Like I've said before, I've mainly used C#. I've mainly only used stable libraries, stable languages, stuff like that. Mainly just because I can't. I get so frustrated at unstable things. Like that must have been an absolute nightmare. Because the thing is, when you've got a bug in your own code, it's really frustrating, but at least that's something on your end that you can fix. Even if it takes you absolutely forever and you're pulling your hair out to try and figure it out, at least that's something that you can fix. When it's something that is like based in the library itself or in the code, like in the language itself, there's nothing you can do about it, and it's just a nightmare because you get stuck with these bugs that there's nothing you can do about them. And even if they're just minor bugs, it's frustrating. But if it's something really key, like I don't know, in your case, maybe something about how it renders the polygons. If it's like sending the vertices out all over the place, just occasionally, and there's nothing you can do about it, must have been an absolute frigging nightmare. Stable SDL is usable. You can modify the unstable library code. Yeah, you could do, to be fair. I imagine that is an option, but I'll be honest, I'm not. Well, I've seen C# I could probably do it, but I could definitely not do it in any other languages. When you have to go and like modify these libraries yourself, it's like by that point you might as well have made the library. Well, no, okay, that's being a little bit unfair, but depending on how much you're having to edit it, I imagine it can still be pretty frustrating because occasionally, if you're having to make loads of changes, you might as well have just wrote the library yourself. But if you only make a few minor changes, I suppose it's still saving you time. Right, what are we doing? In there, we've probably still got level 1s hovering around. Go on, in you go, and we'll keep expanding our gold room as well. Oh, no, that's not what we want to do. All the gold! Because we can. There we go. Boom. Okay, it was pretty bad, yes, but tomorrow your fix doesn't work anymore and everything even worse. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, because every time you update the library, you're going to lose any changes you make to the library. Oh my god. And anything you get going in your code to try and overcome overcome any of these bugs is then going to become redundant, and oh my god. You know what, man? You are a far more patient guy than me. That would drive me absolutely bonkers. How long were you having to work with that for? I imagine it was at least a good couple of months, probably a bit longer that you're having to deal with that. Like, libraries take a while to like get to stable, and if this was like a new emerging technology at the time, it probably took a good 6 to 12 months before it really started to stabilize at all. About 9 months, but most. Okay, well, at least you were able to enjoy it. Like, the thing is, working with these things, I imagine, is a lot of fun. And to be fair, I would love to try and work with some of these things. I'm just not sure I have the patience to work with anything that's that unstable. Which is why, as I said, I normally stick to more stable libraries. But certainly, I imagine they're a lot of fun to play with. But yeah, you must have had a lot of patience to deal with that. I got it mostly working in the end. To be fair, if you're able to get it all going in the end, that's the main thing. Um, like the fun with coding is one of the things I love about it is well, when you start with nothing and you slowly build up into something that does something. Whether you're working on something graphical, whether you're working on something that's more computational, whether you're trying to build a game, whether you're building a library. Recently, I built a small C# debugging library for myself. Like whenever it's the fact that you've got something that you can then use, and it's a lot of like that's the fun I find. And yeah, when you get these problems like bugs and that, as frustrating as they are, they can be a lot of fun to try and fix. It's just, it might just be me where I really struggle to deal with unstable things because it's not a problem that I can normally fix. And it really annoys me because I genuinely don't know how to fix them. And while I can normally find a workaround, while I can feel happy with it, is not necessarily the same as a fix, and it does bug me sometimes. Okay, right. Let's. How full's the training room? It's probably pretty full at this point. We might need to do a bit of frame skipping. Now we can spawn some more imps and get some more imps in there. What are we at? 75. Okay, sure. Grab a load of level ones, throw them in there. In you go. In you go. Oh boy, right, okay, let's come out and do a bit of frame skipping now. Give our imps a chance to train up. Some of it was maybe more stubbornness than patience. Actually, that is something I can completely relate to. Um, and it might have turned into a caffeine-fueled hatred of unstable things in the end. Yeah, no, I can completely get that. That sounds like a lot of game jams, to be fair. I mean, you have to wonder about some of us programmers sometimes because it really is a case of, yeah, no, like, why do we do this to ourselves? Like, we're tearing our hair out, staying up for 40 hours straight, staying high on Red Bull sugar rushes or whatever it takes to stay awake just to try and get something working. And you finally get it working, and then you go on to the next project. It's also going to put you in the same state. But to be fair, it's part of the fun. It really is. Um, but that makes it more satisfying. Yeah, it really does. Again, I mentioned game jams. I've mentioned them quite a lot before now. Like that's part of what makes a game jam fun. It's getting these fixes. It's also being able to see what other people have done. Um, like going around, seeing what people have made, things like that. Like it's it's the logical challenges of being able to have an issue or a problem or anything like that and building something to solve that issue and then being able to talk to other people because it's no two people will have the same fix for the same issue. I guarantee you most people have different fixes for different issues. It's like me and my brother have both me and Tim do a lot of programming, and yet we both often have two very different approaches to how to solve an issue. As far as I can remember, I don't think we've ever had Well, okay, no. Once or twice we've had the same issue, but that this had the same solution to an issue, but that was normally because it was like a piece of coursework for uni or for college, and it was basically such a tiny project that it's like, well, you just do this, and 20 minutes later you're done. Like I remember feeling that for my first university programming assignment. We got something like 9 weeks to do it, and me and my apartment mate, we left it up until the night before, and we stayed up for about 4 hours and just cranked it out. And the only reason it took us as long as 4 hours was because we were sat there drinking and watching YouTube at the same time. If we actually cracked on with it, we could have done it in less than half that time. All the project was, I can't remember which order these were in, but we had to make a few different projects throughout the year. One of them was like a dice rolling game, so we basically had to make a simplified version of Yahtzee in C sharp in the command line. That's all we had to do. And another one was like algorithms, so we had to take some text files. We had to load everything into an array again in the console, and basically just be able to sort it a few different methods. So it wasn't really anything big. Hey, McKees, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Months offline, I found you training minions like a sick man. Yeah, so I've been offline for a few months. Reason being is other that I moved to Peterborough for a while. I kept trying to stream, but it was a little bit difficult. And then I actually moved back to Lincoln. But the place I'm in at the moment, I've had internet issues and stuff like that. My internet's still not great here. I still get disconnected sometimes, and it's still a little bit on the slow side. But it's at least been able to pick up a bit. I'm able to start getting back into streaming. So I'm trying to get back into doing a few streams a week. So here we go. And the reason we're doing this is because I actually did my first stream while on Tuesday, and we actually have found something interesting. So it turns out there is a maximum creature limit for the whole map, for everything. It's not set to each player. So what you can do is if you keep spawning enough imps, you can stop heroes from spawning. So we actually completed this level by just spawning up to 255. Well, no, we got to 252 imps because there's actually three spiders up here. But this meant that the creature amount was full and none of the heroes could spawn. So, but it kind of sucked a little bit because the original plan was to actually like just spawn loads of imps and then get the imps to go take on the heroes. So it's like we spent ages training up the imps, went and knocked on the hero's door, and no one was home. So that kind of sucked a bit. So we're actually going back to it today. I'm going to try and get up to about 200 imps. And this time, we're going to make sure the heroes can spawn and let our imps really go for it. Just give me a moment, guys. I will be back in a moment. All right, I am back. Getting some tea, solid, yeah. I'm never gonna complain at people going and getting tea. Yeah, sorry about that. Some guy was just knocking on my bedroom window, and he wanted to get my attention at the door. Unfortunately, my bedroom is on the ground floor, but there's no garden or anything that separates like the house from the main street. So it's like people are literally walking past less than a foot away from me as I'm doing this. And some guy just walked up and was starting knocking on the window. I was like, what? Turns out he just wanted to see if a parcel had been delivered. But it's like, please don't knock on the windows. They're single pane. And to be honest, they look like a stiff breeze could blow them in. Oh, boy. Right, so what were we doing? I can't even remember what we were talking about beforehand. Actually, that's another thing. I'm kind of upset because I don't know. So I've added something to my stream, and basically what it is, it's only in the AFK and the starting soon scenes, but it's meant to be a credit. So it's meant to like roll through. It's basically like a thank you to my supporters, and it's meant to be displaying people who have given donations and who are subscribed, but it's not doing anything at the moment. I don't know if it's because I've misset it up or if it's because it's only going to like roll credits for people who have donated and subscribed in this stream. I was hoping it was gonna be rolling for like overall, and I could keep it rolling because it would be a nice way to give shout outs to people that like support me. But oh well, I'll figure it out at a later date. I'm still learning with this whole streaming experience. Anyway, what are we doing? So we've got a shit ton of gold here. We've got imps in here. Let's keep throwing in level ones, shall we? How are you doing anyway, McKiz? Assuming you're still around. I hope you're doing good, man. Oh, that's the shift button. I don't want that. Yeah, I hope all's been good for you the last few months. Sorry I've not been streaming. Like I said, I've just had issues, but I'm trying to get back into it now, and hopefully we'll build the channel up again. It's been great to see some of my old viewers come back. Right, okay, I could still be picking up just the same level ones there, so we'll just have to let them go. And if I happen to see any like that, I'll just drop them in. They'll slowly work their way in. Right, okay, so we have expanded the gold room there. Time to spawn more imps. I am going to have to start letting my creatures in soon. Um, just because they will need to research the bridge for us. And we'll go up to 100. What's that? That's 97, 98, 99, 100. There we go. We'll grab loads of them and throw them in there. There we go. Keep throwing them in there. Frame room's not quite full yet, so we'll keep throwing them in until they're full. Or we've just selected a load of... Mind you, I did a whole shift there, but hey ho. I'm playing as Mr. Azel. Just amazing. Okay, just giving me a moment. I'm getting knocks again. What's going on today? Oh, right. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Like, frigging first time I've got the house for myself, I'm able to, like, actually stream in that properly. It's like suddenly the whole world wants my attention at the front door. God's sake. Anyway, so I'm playing as Mr. Owl. Just amazing. Great. Oh, I think that was what the next ones I was meant to play. Because I even, I kind of felt bad because I put out a poll saying, right, what campaign do you want me to do next? And then I had to stop streaming because I couldn't do it. Like no internet. I was like, ah. So I am planning on getting back into that campaign. I am going to do Asmis. I'm going to do some of the other good hero campaigns. So I'm sorry they all died and I disappeared, but unfortunately there just wasn't anything I can do. But yeah, is it a good campaign, mate? Because I know you've said before, like so the others have said, it was an amazing campaign. I'm really looking forward to trying it. The only reason I'm not doing any of them at the moment is because I'm just doing some daft fun streams just to kind of ease back into streaming before we really like hammer it home. Right, keep throwing them in there. That's just about full though, so it's not going to make much more. Oh, yep, there we go. Need a bigger training room. Who's going to come running out? No one? Okay, well, someone should have been coming running out if it was too big. Or too small, sorry. Uh, Yeah, we've mostly got low levels in there at the moment, so we're probably gonna have to do some frame skipping soon so they can all level up. Let's expand our gold room in the meantime though, because in the case that they do manage to kill all our imps, which I think is unlikely given what happened last time when we did do some experimenting. It is a distinct possibility, so we've just got to have a big, massive gold room so we can just spam click spawn imp if we need to. What we might even do is just like build a door here and leave some imps mining gold throughout so that we can just keep spawning imps. That might not be a bad shout, to be fair. Alright, okay, let's expand this. That's not turned on. No, it's not good. I should really have gotten some food before I started streaming. Hey ho. It is another campaign, Will. I can't remember much about it. I know I was told about it, but it was some months ago. I think that was a campaign where you played as heroes. You actually played as heroes instead, but I might be misremembering that for another campaign. I know there is a campaign where you play using more heroes and you fight against dungeon creatures instead, but I can't remember for the life of me, I'm afraid. Oh, I don't like the way my cables are set up. I really need to sort something out for my cable management because this is a nightmare. Um, Sounds like a suspension of small brown droplet. A campaign from 0.4.8 FX version created in 2019. Ah, yeah, because your master sent me a link to it. So I had to download it to install it into 0.4.7. I don't know if I ever got around to that. I know I did see that he had released an early version of 0.4.8, and I do look forward to trying the full release of that. But I've not kept up with the news or anything, so I don't know. Has 0.4.8 been released yet, or is it still in like development stages? I should really just message him and ask, to be honest. That would probably be the smarter idea. Right, okay, let's save this. So save over first bug. And now we will do a load of frame skipping so that our imps can start training up. There we go. Get them up a load of levels. Sweet! Oh, man. Right. Come on, guys. Swing those picks. Get your levels up. Oh, man. If Skogan rejoins us, he's going to go nuts to the fact we're trying to, like, complete this level with just imps. He always kept telling me off that I kept leveling up all my imps. And I feel like I'm going a little bit extreme this time, but why not? Why not, eh? For the second time. Yeah, but in fairness, the first time it all kind of went to pot because as much as we did suspect and we were experimenting, we kind of stopped the heroes spawning, and I really wanted to see a fight of heroes versus loads of imps. So this time we're going to cap ourselves at 200 imps, and then I mean, yeah, Imps won. Like, it was a bit of an unfair fight, but Imps won. Again, I'm picturing the knight just hammering on, like, the window, unable to get through the portal, and is just sat there cursing, watching Imps run through the hero's dungeon. Just by existing, their awesomeness defeated the heroes. Yeah. Hey, Imps won. Imps won zero. Blah, 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 blah. Imps won, Heroes 0, hey. But this time we're going to make it a 2-0. Like, Imps are going to win a second time. And they're just going to decimate them with their mighty picks. We hope. To be fair, when we did the experiment of taking on these two archers, it pretty much went that way. So, right. Let's... So let's do that. To let some heroes in, blah. Let some creatures in, because we are going to need some warlocks to research in the library. Don't you love that payday? I secretly hope the heroes kill all 200 imps and you lose in the end. Hey, that's what this massive reserve of gold is for. We've just got to have a massive gold room so that I can just spam emergency imps. Just that's like plan B. I don't have a plan C yet. To be fair, it would be hilarious, yeah. You can download 0.4.8 and keep a clan forum. Sweet, I will have to take a look at that. I'll probably update to 0.4.8 for future streams then. To be fair, that would be pretty good. Once I get back into like doing the serious campaigns again, I'll download 0.4.8. I have said I'm going to do more speedruns where I settle back into streaming, but I will probably stay in 0.4.7 for the speed running, just because that's the one I've been doing the speed runs in so far, and so I'd like to stay consistent in that. So I'll probably do big campaigns in 0.4.8, speed running in 0.4.7. Because I was getting back into it. The only thing is, like, because it's been a while, I suspect my next speed run is probably going to end up being slower than my second speed run, but we'll have to see. It would be nice. I think, what did I do it in last time? I think I did it in 4 hours 15. So my next target would be in sub 4 hours, but I'm not sure I will manage that. So we'll have to see. I've not even checked it a while. Has anyone else speedrun yet? Now let's look up on speedrun.com, shall we? Let's look up on speedrun.com because it would be really good to see like other people speedrun it as well. Nah, it's just me and Glitchy on there at the moment by the look of it. Just me and Glitchy. Ah, what a pity. Right, come on you guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was not what I meant to do, but hey ho. Right, you get your ass in there and just start researching. Do, 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 do. You can practice the hardest few levels a couple of times to get them down. It seems most levels you're doing fine. Yeah, that is a good point to be fair. Which levels is it? 19 normally takes a short while. Because while I can do it quickly when I get it right, it normally takes a few attempts. Level 20, I could probably do a little bit quicker. What other ones as well? Level 7, I could probably do a little bit quicker. Level 9, maybe. So most of the others I managed to get through fairly quickly. So, level 6 really makes a huge... Wait, there's a transfer creature on level 6? I did not... I will have to look at that. I know there's a level up creature on level 6. I did not know there was a transfer creature. If there's a transfer creature, that makes a lot of difference because that means we can transfer a creature to level 7, which makes level 7 a whole lot. If you miss it, it'll cost a lot of time. Damn, I'm gonna have to look into that actually, because that would make life so much easier. Because then we can transfer, even if it's not a Reaper, even just transferring a Mistress to level 7 means that we could rush blue and we could then just deal with the heroes straight away. So level 7 would instantly become a lot easier. And if we kept that Mistress alive, we could then transfer her into level 8. And again, we can just rush level 8. Level 9 would be good. Level 9, I'm often a little bit slower on. But to be fair, on level 9, I think it's worth hanging around a little bit of time because you can train the Reaper up. And then you can, as we've done before, you can transfer the Reapers up through the later levels. Later, that Mistress turns into the Reaper at the temple. Yeah, that's a good point. I never... That was frustrating because while admittedly last time I think we only lost about 5 minutes, which isn't too bad if a little frustrating, it was annoying that we were losing time to a bug. And I think we figured out a way to stop it, but I can't remember what it was. Either way, it is really frustrating then that's not working. So, in fact, to be honest, I might even... What we might do is we might try 0.4.8. I think the balance is different, but I wonder if it might be worth seeing if that bug's there in 0.4.8 and seeing if we can do it faster there. I don't know, it might be worth just playing around with it a little bit. I'd rather stay in 0.4.7, but we'll see. Either way, that was a really pain in the backside issue. Losing time just because of that. Right, okay, let's build this temple. Boop, boop, boop. Temple? This isn't a temple, it's a workshop, you tool. Right, there we go. Level 18. Which one was level 8? Ah, yes, level 18. That's the one. I do lose a lot of time to level 18. I definitely did it a lot faster on my second speed run. On the first speed run, I think it took me like 55 minutes. On the second one, I think it took me about half an hour. But that's still a long time for a level that I think Glitchy did that level in about 5 minutes. So it's like that's a heavy portion of time. Yeah, and where you have to free a dragon and dodge heroes. Um, that is definitely a level that I could do with doing some practicing. Just because, as you guys saw, I was definitely slower going through level 18. Ooh. So that would be a good one to practice. So level 18s and 19, good to practice. 20 as well. 20 would be a good one to practice. Because while I don't think I'm too slow on 20, there are things I can practice like the traps and stuff so that the avatar doesn't spawn a second time. There is also the imp tactic that we'll talk about, which could be fun to try, but I don't know if I will go through a full speed run to try that tactic if I didn't know it would work. So I probably will test that beforehand. I don't know if it would be quicker than traps anyway. Um, but that will be an interesting tack to try. Have we got bridge yet? Yes, we have. Have we got door yet? No, we haven't. Alright, so let's get you guys in there. Help begin build doors. What other levels? A lot of the levels you can speed run with the Reaper, so that's not really that much of an issue. Um, some of the early no, like the first like 5 levels, there's not really much you can do to speed up. I could maybe do level 4 a little bit faster, but I don't think I lose a ton of time on level 4. I think while I could do it faster, I'm not losing heavy amounts like some of the other levels. Um, Level 6 can do quick. Level 7, if we can transfer like you were telling me, that would be so much quicker. That would save us a fair amount of time. I think last time I got the first 7 levels completed in an hour. So if we could do the first 8 levels in an hour, that would put us in better stead. It'll be interesting to try just level 20 with and without imps before doing the entire speedrun. If the imp tactic works, you have an original approach. We can probably play around with level 6 today. Yeah, we'll definitely play around with level 6 today because we won't be on this one forever. And like I said, I hate level 5, so we'll just speedrun level 5. But so we'll play around with level 6 because just even if we can just find like a hang on, did we get a door? Yes. Even if we can just find a transfer creature, that alone would make it so much faster. Like what I would probably do during a speed run, although it'll probably be worth experimenting this, is not rush level 6. In fact, no, because the mistresses you find still start at about level 4, don't they? Eh, well, it's time to get rid of them then, isn't it? How dare they steal my gold? How very dare they? Leave, that's my gold, you little lying, thieving bastards. Get out of here. No longer wanted. Tough. Ah, no, you shouldn't have stole my gold. That's my gold. Oh, one of them, yeah, one of them did get to level 4, didn't he? Ah, well, don't need him anymore. But I'm kind of surprised he got into training. Oh, he's emptied a bit, to be fair, so... Let's keep throwing in low levels, shall we? Okay. We can probably spawn a load more imps now. I've not been paying attention for a while. What's that put us on? Oh, that's oh, I can't count. Okay, that puts us on an even number. 110? 120. We're on 120 imps. Okay. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so we're on 130 imps. And we're going to keep dropping them in here. I'm going to start speed. I'm going to start frame skipping more, actually, so that we're not stuck on this level forever. Because it's already been like an hour since I started. So let's try and speed this up a little bit. To be fair, it's because I've been yammering along talking, but it's nice to be able to catch up with people and have these debates. It's one of the things it's one of the reasons why I love doing these streams, because I actually get to talk to you guys and we just talk about daft things, whether it's part of the game, whether we're talking about programming or something else. It's one of the reasons why I love doing this. I will keep growing the channel for that reason, so we can like build this little community that we had. It's kind of died off because I stopped streaming, but I'm hoping we can grow it back. You can get way bigger training room and drop in like 150 imps. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not likely to like keep expanding the gold room forever, so let's heavily expand. There we go. This will be a nice sizable increase to the training room. And this means we'll be able to just keep dropping in imps. Keep dropping in imps. There we go. There we go. What did I say we're on? We're on 130 imps, aren't we? And we will get to 200, so we need another 70 imps. Which we're going to need to let our gold climb a bit to get to. So we'll probably just, we'll throw in what imps we can. And then we'll do a load of frame skipping, get the levels up. And then we should have enough gold to spawn more imps. This is such a stupid way of doing this level. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This entire approach could be the best described by the meme of Kylo. Yeah, I feel like that would be the perfect way to describe this at this point. Right, okay, let's get all the low levels we can. Keep throwing them in here. Right, okay, so we no longer have any idle level 1s in there. I know for a fact we've still got loads of these low level buggers running around, but we can keep throwing them in there as we go along, so... Oh boy. To be fair, I'm not seeing loads of level 1s. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Looks like most of them are of the higher level variety, which is good. Which is good. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, sweet. So let's oh, there was a level 2 in there. Caught. He got caught. Right, okay, so now we're gonna save it. Just I'm always wary of frame skipping in case my laptop in case it crashes, because I did have that once or twice when streaming before. I'm not sure if it's the game or my laptop. I suspect it was a bit of both, to be honest. Here we go. Here we go. So this should help speed up the training. It'll help speed up our gold income. It does look like most of them here are level 10. So that's good. So it means most our low level imps are in the training room, which is actually looking pretty full, to be fair. Oh, go away. They can't do anything in there. You know what? It's almost like how creatures expect them to feed us. Expect them to feed us, expect us to feed them. Entitled little sods, eh? Entitled little buggers. Alright, that's... Oh man, it's really not going that quick, is it? Oh man. It is slowly getting there, just not as quick as I would like it to. We're getting more imps down there. Let's slow it down for a moment. Yeah, we had more idle ones again. Doesn't look like we've got any more. Oh no, we've got more idle ones. Go on, in the training room with you. I don't know why they keep leaving the training room. Like, it shouldn't be full. Go on, give me the, come on. Give me the, I can't remember how you force it. Is it Alt? Is it Tab? There was a way you can force it to give you the stats. I can't remember what it was. There we go. Oh, it's like half full. Okay, if you sell the land hatchery, will the creatures leave? Oh, that's a good point, to be fair, yeah. We don't need them anymore. Get rid of that. And you know what? It even makes more space to have a bigger gold room. So that makes perfect sense, eh? We'll keep the library, just in case. In fact, no, we'll still have the bridge in that. So yeah, we'll sell the library. We'll sell the library. And then the only rooms we're allowed around here are the gold room and the training room. Just the important rooms. Just the important rooms, eh? There we go. And get rid of that one too. And now, like, we'll probably still get beetles, to be honest. We might even get some flies. We'll still get the demon spawn. But we're not likely to get trolls or warlocks, so... Okay. So we've still got the odd low levels standing around idle. Think I've got most of them. Have we got any ones in here? Yeah, we've got a few. We got a few, which means they're not getting on with work. Okay, right. This should not be full. Yeah. We don't need a lair. We don't need a lair. Right, that's like half one. We've got plenty of gold. So we're going to make a lot more imps again. What are we on? 130? So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so that gets us on 50. 150. Yeah. No, we don't need one. These voice clips are really annoying sometimes. That's not going to work out. So, yep, go on in there. Right, I think we got all 20 of the new imps in there. So we'll just save again and we will do a load more frame skipping. God damn, those imps are getting expensive. Did you not see it at the end, by the end of Tuesday's stream, Tim? How much did we say the imps were? Like, they were getting to several 100,000 per imp. No, that was per 10 imps. I think, what did it max out at? Was it something like 39,300 per imp? Either way, they were getting expensive. We're not going to go quite as high this time, Tim, because I don't know if you're around. Right, those voice clips are doing my nutting. Right. No, they're not, because they can't get out of the portal room. So basically, Tim, I don't know if you're around when we discovered this, but there is a limit to the number of creatures you can have on the map, which makes sense. But we weren't sure if there was a limit per player or a global limit across the whole map. And I thought it was going to be a limit per player, but it actually turns out, and this was quite interesting, and Will was right with this, it's actually a global limit. So there's a maximum creature count of 255 creatures at any one time on the map. So we actually managed to break the game slightly because we spawned so many imps that when we went into the hero dungeon, the heroes couldn't spawn. So we were just able to walk through the dungeon completely unopposed. It was absolutely hilarious. Right, okay then. So we should be able to spawn more imps again momentarily. Actually, we're gonna... Oh, that's the wrong button. Do that, get our map back up. So we're gonna expand our gold room because we can. Just because we can. Why not? We're gonna expand our gold room. We're going to expand our gold room. We probably won't go beyond this bit just because we want to channel the heroes to our heart, because otherwise our imps won't fight. Like, the imps do just run away, but once something gets to your dungeon heart, the imps will, like, stand their ground and start fighting. So, oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but we'll do that. I don't know what our theoretical, like, maximum gold count is at this point, but it's going to be pretty high with this size gold room. We definitely had a bigger one the other day, but I don't think we'll need to worry about going that big, to be honest. Isn't that just a beautiful sight? The only thing that make it more beautiful is if it all looked like this. Oh man, right, can we get yeah, there's still a few idle level 1s. Come on. I think we got all the level 1s now. Oh, no. There were some idle level 7s back in the training room. Off you go. You've still got some buffing to do. In you go. Right. What are we at? We're at 150 imps. We'll probably let our gold go up a bit more, so a bit more frame skipping. And then we'll spawn more imps and throw them in the training room. Yes, it does. And the shift click does work on this version. Because that was such a nightmare in the older version. Like, apparently it was meant to work, but I don't know if it was me or the game, but we just could not get it working. But it does work absolutely fine in this version. So, which is absolutely beautiful. Because just like being able to just grab the lowest level is great for being able to just throw them in the training room. Like, to be honest, there isn't really any other reason why you normally want to grab the lowest level. Normally you would want to grab the highest level creatures, but when you want to train them up, you want to grab the lowest so that they can get up. Otherwise, you just end up stuck training like the higher level ones, and the lower level ones become a bit of a nightmare to try and make sure they're trained up. Right, okay, let's slow this down again. This should be emptied a little bit. We'll double check. Yeah, it's like less than half full. We keep getting like idle imps that aren't level 10. Come on, guys. Train. Train. I don't know why you keep leaving the training room when you clearly aren't trained up. Right, okay, so what are we at? We're at 150. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Yay, 71, 72, 73. Stuck to 73 because I don't have enough gold. Bugger. Hey, Tiny Man, how you doing, man? Thanks for the lurk. Sometimes you don't want more of the same creature from the portal. You can select the level. Yeah, that's a good point. And that would be another use for it. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to throw away like your level 6 or whatever and take the level 1. So yeah, that's definitely a bonus. So yeah, second use of it, to be fair. I can't think of a third use, and this is the part where you throw out a third use. So I say I can't think of a fourth use, and then you throw out a fourth one, by which point I stop talking because, as usual, I'll be making myself look like a complete idiot. Imp sacrifices. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to shut up now on that front because, as usual, I'm clearly an idiot. Making vampires by killing imps. Yeah, so yeah, disabling traps. There we go. So what's that? 4, 5 different uses for them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, scouting would make 6 different uses. All right. Yeah, there we go. Proved you've proved I'm an idiot, which quite frankly at this point is not that difficult to do, but there we go. Oh, what are we on? Okay, I think we're on 175 imps. Let's get a lot of them in the training room. In you go, you little buggers. In you go. So we're not too far off now, being at 200 imps. Might not wait to get them all to level 2. Level 200. Jesus Christ, can you imagine having a level 200 creature? Friggin' broken game at that point. Come on. But so we might not get them all to level 10, but we'll try and get a lot of them to a decent level. Here we go. In you go. Yeah, so we're on 175 imps, so we just need another 25 more imps. So save it, do a bit more frame skipping. Actually, no, we'll expand the gold room and then we'll do some frame skipping. Here we go, here we go. Like, I don't need to do this, I'm just doing it because I can at this point, because why not? Do it for the lolsies. Creatures from the portal are spawning. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. They are spawning incredibly slowly. We might have more room for imps. Nah, we'll probably cap it at 200. Let's face it, if 200 isn't enough, I'm not sure getting any more would make that much difference, particularly as we'll have enough gold to keep spawning more imps on top. So, unless it gets cut incredibly close, I can't see us really needing more imps. How did I miss that? Oh, wow, that didn't last long, did it? That did not last long. Here we go. More space for gold. Because why not? You can never have a too big a gold room. Your gold room can never be too big. If only all of us had so much gold, we wouldn't be in such an economic mess, really, would we? Actually, no, we probably would be, because everyone would have too much gold. 20 bored imps instantly jumped to that block. Only 20. Oh, man. They're all rushing. It was a race to see who can get there first. The first imp there gets a bonus to the salary. They get 100% pay rise on top of that 0 gold paycheck. Oh, what's this? No more living space. Well, yeah, because we haven't got a frigging living. I haven't got a frigging blah blah blah. Speech. Interesting. Difficult. It's got more frigging idle imps again. Get your asses in the training room. There we go. There we go. Right. You're probably right. The inflation would be insane. A bread cost would cost tons of gold. Yeah, do you remember in like I remember learning in history at one point. Was it before World War Two, pre-World War Two? In Germany, they've just printed more money, and there are pictures of people having wheelbarrows of money, taking like literal wheelbarrows of money to the shops just to buy a loaf of bread. Like, because the inflation was absolutely nuts. So it'll probably be the same kind of deal here. Like, as much as we would all love to have, say, each gold is the equivalent of £1, as much as we would all love to have over 100,000 pounds, it will ruin the economy. Which isn't to say that we should have we shouldn't have a balance. Like, that's a separate conversation. But certainly, like, the inflation of everyone having nuts money would not be perfect. Really, it's still happening now. Is that because of like COVID, or is that like just because of the world's economic stance in general? I will be honest, I'm really not very good at like keep up with like economics in the world and stuff like that. Wow, some countries are just that unstable. That's absolutely crazy, that is. I mean, for some reason I'm not surprised, which in itself surprises me, but yeah, that's oh man, that's got to be rough. Like, because the thing is, you look at it and you think, oh yeah, that's brilliant. They've got so much money. But when you actually start looking into the issue, it's like actually that's a nightmare. If you need like again going back to like the pre-World War II Germany, if you have to take a literal wheelbarrow of cash just to buy a loaf of bread, like, that's a loaf of bread. How much are you gonna have to take just to be able to get just like a day's groceries? You're gonna end up having to make multiple trips to the shop, and it's kind of funny because of like the ridiculousness of the situation. You're gonna have to make multiple trips to the shop with multiple wheelbarrows just to get your daily groceries. Like, on the upside, you're gonna get a hell of a workout, but still, it's gonna be an absolute nightmare. Absolute bloody nightmare. Venezuela is bad at the moment. Oh boy. Are they at that stage, or are they like worse or better, or like I said, I'm really not very good at keeping up with these things. You probably know more than about them than I do, Tim, which is kind of saying something. Oh man, like yeah, it's got to be an absolute nightmare dealing with those things. It's like as rough as things are in the UK at the moment, and while I really don't like how our government are handling some things, at least we're not having to deal with certain situations like that. Okay. Right, how much gold have we got? Okay, so we'll save it and do a load more frame skipping. And then we will spawn the rest of the imps. And we'll do a bit more training and frame skipping. And then we'll save it and going, because why not? In 2015, the inflation was 181%. In 2018, it was... Oh my god, give me a sec to even read that number. Is that 1.7 million percent? Holy shit! Like, to climb that much in 3 years, that's absolutely insane. Oh my god. I'm from Argentina. We are going to be. Oh man. Mikis, like, I'm not sure what to really say to you about that, other than, like, I'm sorry for you. Wait, like, that's rough, man. That's absolutely insane. How you deal with stuff like that is. Oh, man, that's an absolute nightmare. Like, yeah, I'll be honest, I'm just a bit speechless on that. I don't know what to say to you, mate. That I'm sorry, which kind of sounds really hollow, to be honest, but because I'm sorry doesn't really cut it, but all I can say is I hope things get better for you soon. They're not likely to, in the blunt, honest truth, but I hope they do. You've just got to hold on to that hope and hope things do improve. Um, on that rather sombering note, slightly, let's get back to the slightly insane idea and kind of boost our spirits up a little bit. I love how quickly our like these streams go from like a really funny note and then we'll go really somber for like a few minutes and get all serious and then we'll just jump straight back into the jokey stuff like, yeah, that's done. What crazy stupid idea are we on to next? The crazy stupid idea of nearly pulling my laptop off the desk because I accidentally caught my foot in a cable. I really need to cable manage this setup, but I'm really not sure how to do it, to be honest. I need a new chair. I'm sat in a really terrible chair. While it's not the most uncomfortable thing in the world, it's not even wheeled or anything, which I never realized how much I fidgeted in my chair until I had to sit at my desk without a wheelie chair. And oh my god, it's a friggin' nightmare. Okay, what are we at? We're at 175 imps. I'm not sure if we've got enough gold to go up to the rest. So, we'll do a bit more frame skipping and then, in fact, before we do a bit more frame skipping, let's just make sure we haven't got. Okay, no, it looks like we have all our idle imps at the very least at high levels. And it looks like the lowest of our working imps are like level 5 and stuff. So, it's fair, we can be fairly certain they're in the training room. Okay. Do a load more frame skipping. There we go. Oh, man. So what we're going to do is we'll first get in all our imps to... We'll get our 200 imps. Once we've got 200 imps, we'll get most of them to level 10. Once we've done that, I will break for a moment so I can make a quick cuppa. And then we'll come back and we'll hammer the heroes with 200 odd imps. Because why not? Because it'll be an absolute laugh. Actually, while we wait, what we will do is we'll expand our gold room again, just because we can. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen that, Tim. Yeah, I will go make my cup of tea in but a moment. Like I said, let me finish doing this, just because I don't want to like break this halfway through, and then I'll go make that cup of tea. Oh, I've honestly, you guys have no idea how much I've missed seeing that icon. Oh, I've missed seeing that icon. Right, thank you. Gonna say, nearly 150 idle imps and none of you could be bothered to go claim that floor. I didn't realise you'd all converted to the dwarf side of doing things. Friggin' late, honestly, dwarves in this game are so goddamn lazy. Do my nutting. Like that level on the, oh, I've forgotten the name of the campaign. After something? The first, Keeper FX campaign I did. Like that level where we had to use only dwarves and orcs. Oh, that was absolutely brutal. I hate like the orcs, not the orcs, the dwarves were the worst bit because they were so goddamn lazy. They really were so goddamn lazy. It was an absolute nightmare. Right, here we go. There we go. Sweet! Okay, so now we should have enough gold to get up to 200 imps, I reckon. So, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Ah! We were short by 2. Short by 2. Oh well, we can at least get these guys into the training room to get them started. And we'll let our gold build up and then we'll get out the final 2 we're short by. Right, here we go, here we go. And this should not be full, I don't think. Nah, it's not even 2/3 full. We keep having imps run off and being idle when they're not full level though. What's the deal with that? What is the deal with that? Okay, so now most of them are in there. So that's good. That's all Gucci. Right, okay, so how much are we going to need? So we're going to need about 60,000 gold to spawn the last two imps. Boy. It is interesting that no more creatures are spawning, though. I would have thought something would be spawning. Normally, you at least get... No, because beetles are attracted by the lair, actually, aren't they? You do need a lair to attract the beetle. But I don't think you need anything to attract the fly. But I wonder if the fly just isn't in the creature pool for this level. That is a distinct possibility. So yeah, we're only getting demon spawn. Although I'm not sure why we're not getting any extra demon spawn. I would have thought we'd be getting more. But not gonna complain. It just means there's this one dude sat starving to death instead of leaving. Right. Okay, so we've now got enough to spawn those last two imps. There we go. And we'll throw you guys straight in there. Right, okay. No more living space. Okay, so now we're at 200 imps. And all of them seem to be training, which is good. You know, say this shouldn't be full of anything, so yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to save. I'm then going to start frame skipping. And while it's frame skipping, I will go make a cup of tea because we'd be sat idle anyway. So I'm just going to save again just to make doubly sure. You know what, I'll even save over that one as an extra shot, even though that's our link to level 5, but hey ho. Right, so now I am going to frame skip. And I'm going to go make a cup of tea. So I will be back in a moment. Alright, so I'm back with another cuppa, which was much needed. And it's nice to see the game didn't crash, which is good. I was half expecting to come back here crash, because that would just be my luck, to be honest. Alright, oh shoot. I've really got to do something about this. Oh, I need a different chair, and I need to do something about cable management. Cable management. Right, okay. So now, hopefully, a lot of our imps. Oh wow, we've actually got more in the training room still than what I would have liked, but we've got a lot of level 10s running around, to be fair. And our gold is like a absolutely crazy number. So to be fair, I'm not too fussed. Yeah, I reckon we can get away with this. So we're going to save it here as a just in case, because we can come back to it. We are completing this level of imps, no matter what. So let's do this. Get them down, and then there we go. Come on, come on, down you come. The imps teleporting into harm's way right there. Come on, you lazy buggers. Come on. Right, seriously, get your asses down here. Thank you. Come on. Taking their sweet ass time over here. Well, one of them's clearly gonna do his job eventually. The other one's decided to hang around at home. Come on. It's almost as if they know what's. It's almost as if they know what's gonna happen when they get down here. Alright, let's see how many imps they kill this time. So, what are we on? So, that's how much we need for a new imp. So we've lost one imp. Come on. Now let's get more in on the fight. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Get on with it. Oh wow, they're actually doing a lot of damage when they get at it. So how many imps? We lost 2 imps there. We only lost 2. Last time we got the 2 archers down, we lost 5 imps. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Alright, well, okay. Oh, wow, they've already got at that. Okay, so that I don't get shouted at again and lose all my honour and pride, as I distinctly got told yesterday by Paplock, we'll make sure we capture those this time. Right, so let's grab a load more imps and go nuts. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen when the bigger horde of heroes from up here gets down at us. That's going to be fun. I reckon that one's going to be a bit more of a slog, to be honest. But I'll be honest, I still reckon we'll probably end up killing most of them. And while we'll probably lose a small number of imps, I don't think we'll lose shit tons. Because while imps are really weak, they're level friggin' 10. And these are level 1. Like, I don't think they'll kill many imps. I guess that we'll lose around 20 to 30 imps. I'd a guess. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Get down here. So far, we've not lost one. We might lose one on the... Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Maybe we won't lose any. They've just been absolutely mugged off. The heroes have just been... Oh, man. The heroes have just been absolutely mugged off. This is absolutely beautiful. It really is. Oh, my... Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. We've only lost one imp. We've only lost one imp. Oh my god. This is absolutely brilliant. This is just beautiful. This really is. Okay, we lost 2 imps. We lost 2 imps. So my estimate of losing 20 to 30 imps, way off. We've lost a tenth of that. We've lost a tenth of that number of imps. So we've lost 3 imps. Okay, that's 4 imps. So it picked up a little bit towards the end, but that's only because these archers aren't near the heart. So as he gets closer, he's just going to get absolutely mobbed. Oh man, that was beautiful. Honestly, that was just beautiful. It really was. Okay, let's get back to our full, oh, I've only got 3 there. Let's get back to our full 200 imps. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that was just beautiful. Getting absolutely mugged off by the imps down here. Oh, man. That was just nuts. Right, okay then, let's open up these doors. Let's open up these doors, eh? Let's hurry up and get this level done. I think at this point we've proved we can complete this level using only imps. And not even by stopping the heroes from spawning either. No, we can just make the imps absolute kick-ass and just absolutely destroy the heroes. Oh, hang on. One of those was level 1. One of them was level 1. That's it. Get your ass in there if you're level 1. You little bugger, you. Also, have we still got this one same... Oh, no, it's a different one. I was going to say, he's been there for ages if it's just him. Okay, so we've got a steel hero. We'll use the increased level. Just to help boost the guys in here. In fact, to help give them that extra boost. I had thought about it, I've just completely ignored it. There is also the increased level that is over here. So let's go and nab that, shall we? Let's go and nab that. Come on, go on, convert it. Oh wow, that jumped, didn't it? Why is it just spinning? Why is it? Cause there we go. I'm not sure why it was stuck like that. Okay, right. There we go. Use that extra increased level. Like, use the extra increased level. Okay, so yeah, we got a nice little boost there. Oh no, Will, you missed. Oh no, Will. Oh, what you missed was absolutely beautiful. In fact, you know what? Just for you, Will. Just for you. Like, I'll save it as if just in case. I will reload it and we will show you what you missed. Right, okay, so here we are about to do the attack. So, well, it wasn't dealing with these, but what you missed was the horde afterwards, and it was absolutely beautiful, Will. We only lost 4 imps. We only lost 4 imps in it. Like, the heroes got absolutely mugged off. And just for you, just for you, I will show you it again. Oh, man. If these archers decide to get their crap together and actually come down. You watch, this time I'll be the one that gets slaughtered. Our imps will get walked all over. And it was just like a freak occurrence that we completely decimated them. But yeah, we only lost 4 imps. Like, it was absolutely beautiful. The imps were all just bunched up here. And like, I'd scrolled down to find one dwarf in here surrounded by like 20 imps getting the absolute shit kicked out of him. It was absolutely beautiful. Wait, what? How? What? No! Don't go that way! Where are you going? That's... What? Where are you going? Come on! What the bloody hell are you... These are the worst archers ever. Here we go. Yeah, I know. They clearly don't know what they're doing. Right, so when we killed these last time, I think we only lost 1 imp. So we're going to lose him. There we go. We lost 1 imp. But he's going to come wandering back down here. Oh, we might lose another one here. Come on. Wandering. Come on, imps. Flock to them. Flock. Oh, we're going to lose another one. Come on. Oh, it's not as good as beforehand. Beforehand, they absolutely decimated him. Oh, well, we'll see what it's like when we get to that horde bit. That horde bit should be fun again. Alright, here we go. Grab you two. I'll throw you in there. And just help speed things up again. Come on, claim it. Claim it. Claim it. Hurry up and claim the damn thing. Thank you. We will also get the increased level over here. Just help speed up the ones who are still training. Just give them that extra little boost. Da 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 da. No, they're all good. And all of them should be. Yeah, because we've just dropped a load of lower ones in there, you daft fool. Ba da ba da. No, that's not where I want to be. I want to be over here. Here we go. So now if we grab that. Wait, why is... God's sake. There we go. There we go. Right. There we go. Oh, wow, that means even this dude's got to level up. Oh, poor guy's not going to get to use it. Right, there we go. So now you get to see what it was like, Will. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I think the others can attest to it. Right, here we go. Come on. Out you come, you little heroes. You don't know what's in store for you, but I do. And I'm just going to adjust my webcam because I'm not a professional streamer. Right, come on, where are they? So it's like, here we go, here we go. So like they're not mobbing up quite as much as they were before, but oh no, now they're starting to mob up. Yeah, so basically the imps absolutely swarm. The only heroes that are actually able to do any damage, amusingly, are the archers, but that's because the archers back out of the like heart area so that they don't get mobbed. Whereas all the others just instantly get absolutely mobbed by huge amounts of imps. Although we are losing a few this time. We've only lost 2 so far. We've only lost 2. Like, I estimated before the fight last time we were going to lose like 20 to 30 imps. And like I said, we lost 4 imps. This time we've lost 2 so far. Oh my god. Oh, this is just beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean by the archers managed to get away a little fair, because they don't, like, the archers are actually the ones dealing more damage, despite being one of the weakest heroes, just because they're not going into, like, the heart area, so the imps don't attack them. Yeah, they never stood a chance. I thought they were going to at least do something. I was sure I was going to lose, like, a couple of dozen imps, but nope. You hardly lose any. So, yeah, we've lost the third one. But 3 out of 200 barely makes a dent. Barely makes a dent. Like, again, like, he's only got a few of the imps on him because he doesn't quite get in there. So we've lost 4 now. So, yeah, we've lost the same amount as last time. There we go. He's going to fish him off. Go on. Fish him. There we go. Oh, I only spawned 3 again. I lost 4. You can kill... Honestly, I reckon we could, to be fair. I reckon we could give a level 10 knight a run for the money. It'll be interesting to get... Oh, wow, okay, my imps ran ahead without any warning. Okay. It's a pity we don't have a level where we could, like, really test it out. It'll be interesting to see just how much you could kill using solely imps. And it's a pity that there's a creature max of 255 for the whole map. Because it would make a really fun experiment level for you to have a level where you can, like, even just like stick with like the weakest creatures, like just as many flies as you can muster and see how much you can kill. Oh man, so they're gonna be doing that. Let's get some imps to break these doors down, because then we'll get the increased level out of one of them. But yeah, I thought for sure we were gonna lose more imps than that. Where are these guys at the moment? Okay, they're coming across. They're slowly making their way down. They're also not... Knight's level 3. But I still don't think being level 3 is going to make any difference based on what we saw. He might be able to kill an imp or 2. I'm still not convinced though. Like they got absolutely slaughtered last time. Oh, my phone's buzzing me with messages. Nothing important though, so they can wait. Oh man. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? Like we've been going at it for like an hour and 3/4, and it was 100% worth it, just for that bit. Oh yeah, we're definitely losing some imps now. But even so, actually, he's putting up a pretty good fight. He's putting up a very good fight. He's putting up a very good fight. Maybe a level 10 Air Knight could actually give us a run for our money. Damn. That's quite... He killed quite a lot there. He killed an awful lot. Like, how many did we lose? It's a little hard to tell, but I think we lost like 19 imps. Yeah, 19 imps I think we lost. That's a fair amount. He was only level 3. I can't... Now I really do want to try and take on a level 10 knight using only imps. That would be really interesting. Anyway, so we do need first level, so we'll grab the spiders from up here. And we'll get them to destroy the heart. We'll even get this kid out to help out with it. French Revolution. Oh, I'm not sure that's how I would have described it, but yeah, sure. We'll grab the hero just because we want to hurry up and speed this up. Oh, man. And then we'll grab those spiders. And like I said, we'll just speed run level 5 because I absolutely hate level 5. In fact, I hate it that much that what I'm going to do is... Because I normally send across it... Oh, the demon spawn died. Damn. Yeah, I normally send across the demon spawn as opposed to the spiders because I find demon spawn are a little bit tougher. Here we go. So what we'll do is we'll do that and we will make a little hatchery that he can eat in. And then we'll just frame skip a load so that he gets not up to level 10, but we'll get a decent level out of him. Like, just level 4 or 5 will do. Yeah. We're not using all of them. We're only taking one. Right. That was a quick little frame skip. Hopefully that will have got a small level out of him. Level 3? Oh, come on. We'll get a bit more out of him than that. Go on, frame skip again. I want a bit more out of him than level 3. I was hoping like at least level 4, preferably level 5, and then we'll transfer him, we'll speed run level 5, and then we'll get to play around in level 6 again. Because I will find that what we'll probably do is we'll probably speed run level 6, just so I don't have to deal with the other keeper at all. And then we'll go look for that transfer creature that actually that's a good point. He might go away if he gets mad. There we go, level 4 will do. Yeah. Once I've speed ran level 6, then I can just explore the level. Because if we can find a transfer creature on level 6, I didn't think there was one. I knew there was an increased level, but if there's a transfer creature, that'll make speedrun so much easier. Oh, we've got a lot of level 4 demon spawns. Oh well, just grab one of them. There we go. We got 726 points and all we did was train imps. That's beautiful, that. That's just beautiful. Alright. So. Come on. Come on. I don't like this level. Don't like this level. So we're gonna do that. You need to build a lair for your creatures. Boop, 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 boop. Come on, speed, glorious speed. Grab all of them and straight through to here. There we go. Right, okay, now boop, boop, boop. Right, grab you, do that. Oh yeah, I forgot, they're resilient to lava as well. That's another reason why I transfer them. That's it, let's get you all the way over to his heart. Then we can drop you off there, and we'll grab all the other creatures. There we go, that's you there, and now we'll slap you. This is the only way to face this level. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this level. I just don't like it. But it really is quick and easy to speedrun. Like, just transfer a demon spawn from the last level, and like, you don't even need the demon spawn to be level 4. You could probably get away with him being level 1 because you get these other creatures as well. Oh, hang on, wait, no. Slap him and then do it. But I find just make sure he's got a few levels under his belt just helps make sure that you can get through the level quickly. If he's only level 1, I found that he can die a little easily. Alright, there we go. And then last one. Oh, didn't mean to slap you twice, but oh well. There we go. And we'll go claim our portal and that as well. Just in case we can speed it up at all. Just because any creatures we get through our portal, we can just slap and possess and send over. Just to speed the process up. Yeah, say, because they'll do it eventually. They're just slow. I mean, we could frame skip as well. Yeah, fair point. Frame skip. Oh, wow, okay. They're actually killing everything. That's kind of impressive. I should have trained the demon spawn up a little more. Are we gonna get anything from there? Let's try and build like a small training room or something. Like the demon spawn died. That's what happened. He died, which is pretty impressive. So I'm going to try and like attract a few more demon spawns, and just run them over. Come on, come on. I think you only need like a 3v3, but we've built a 4v4 just to help. Because I don't have like any spells or anything. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what killed them, to be honest. So I'm just going to slow it down, and I'm just going to try and like attract a few creatures. Not to play the level properly, just to help boost the demons, the Bow demon that's left. So, like, I'm not fussed what creatures we get, just try and get something to help speed the process up a little bit. Oh, no, never mind. He was able to do it by himself. Sweet! Oh, yeah, of course. The Bow Demon has its own fart gas, doesn't it? I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Building rooms looks like really playing the level. yeah, but there's playing the level quickly, and then there's playing the level properly. Oh, boy. Right, so like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to speedrun level 6 just to get rid of the 200. Yeah, okay, fair point. So like I said, what we're going to do is we'll speedrun level 6 just to get rid of the enemy keeper, just because then he's out the way. And then we'll stay on it to see if we can find... We'll explore the whole level and see what we can find. Because who knows, there might even be other things that could be useful as well. If we can find a transfer creature, I don't think there is one, but there might be. I know you said there was one, well, I'm just not sure if there is. But we'll take a look, and if there is, it'll make speed running so much easier. So we will... Oh, stop burping, John. See, I only got 211 points for that one. It's because we didn't train up 200 imps. That's where we went wrong there. Right, okay. So, what do I want to do? I want to... I want to do that. And slap you, grab you, and go straight across. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Through. There we go. Come on, come on. Go grab the mistresses. And they can deal with the fairies. Can't kill me, can't kill me. There we go. No, deal. There we go, that's it. Deal with the mistresses. I'll let the mistresses deal with you more appropriately. There we go. There we go. Right, down here. Come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. There we go. Right, where's the mistresses? There's one. Over here, little lass. Over here, little lass. Wait, is it over here? What? Where am I going? What? No? Where the bleeding hell? Right, this way. There we go. I got completely disorientated for a moment there. Right. Oh, no, the slap's worn off. Oh, well, we're just about there. Oh, well, the mistresses found a way there anyway. Here we go. Right. So that's two of them. Where's the other one? Right, slap you, and then we will run you over, and then those three will be able to deal with that. And we'll make a small dungeon, just because I like to keep my creatures happy, because I'm soft of heart. But then we won't do loads. We will mainly be focusing on exploring the level. So I know that it's over here. I think there's an increased level. So we'll definitely go explore that. We will also look at training up a mistress as well. Because then if there is a transfer creature, we can transfer to the next level and we can like work on trying see if we can speed run that a little bit. Yeah, we will need a bridge actually. That is a very good point. Thank you for reminding me. So I will need to build a library and get some warlocks to sort that for me. There we go. There we go. Right. Alright, I'm not too worried about the mistresses. Like, there's 2 level 4s, they're level 3. If they should be able to, like, absolutely wreck anything he's got down here. So, that's a gold room. Let's, spawn a few more imps. We'll just build our lair around the friggin' portal. There we go. Just because we can. Just because we can. That's a good point. Yep, we can get 2 mistresses training, 1 training, and 2 can research. That'll work. I will probably end up getting extra creatures anyway, because we've ended up capturing the portal, but that's no big deal. Right, okay, so I'll save it. Just on the off chance I accidentally hit spacebar, which I wouldn't put past myself. I've been known to do dumber things. There we go, let's do that. Because there go wander over. Wow, we didn't even give him much time to capture any gold, did we? But yeah, we'll explore all over. Let's also set up a... Well, no, this can be training room area. Yeah, well, we can expand the treasure room. If friggin' floor was claimed, we can't friggin' place rooms if the floor's not being claimed, you bloody useless imps. I miss having the 200 level 10 imps. Because, like, as obscene as that was, just being able to have something and watch, like, several dozen imps rush and teleport to something just because you need it. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we'll build all up here just because we can as well. Here we go. Now, we'll spawn a few more imps to just speed the tasks up. Here we go. Right, and now they're going over and get them to dig this out. Get them to dig that out. Yeah, I know they need a bigger layer. I'll get to it. We're not in any rush. Right, okay, so. that'll be a big enough lair for now. Hatchery, we will just plonk here. Beep, 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 beep. And we will plonk a library here. Yeah, we're starting to get other creatures. Not that we particularly need them, it's a bit late, but hey-ho. It's nice of them to join the party after the party's happened. And they're not even here for the after party, because at this point it's the after party where everyone's just basically waking up hungover. Right, okay, so let's start doing that. Okay, we'll throw all three of them in the training room for now, just because there's nothing else for them to do. But once we get the library built, we can throw two of them in the library. Right, that'll give us 20 imps. Right, come on, we're gonna want that hatchery. Mistresses are gonna start getting hungry soon. We gotta feed, we gotta keep them happy. Gotta keep your mistresses happy. Right. Bleeding slow. Goddamn slow. Ay. Hang on, let's just do that. Wait for a couple of more. Oh, actually, no, that's a good point. We can't do that yet. Whoops. You know what? We'll even expand it a bit. Not that it really needs to. It's only because they've not eaten yet, but do that. Whoops. Oh, we've accidentally zoomed in on that. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's expand training room. Yeah, that'll be a wall. Oh, spider. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because we've not actually built the library yet. You have to be careful because I'm actually running out of gold. Because I'm not really paying attention here. Right. Okay, so expand that just because we can. Boop, 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 boop. Right. Out of interest, Will, do you know where the transfer creature might be? I'm assuming it'll be in the water somewhere, because I've been around most of the other places on the map. And like I said, I know there's an increased level somewhere. Down here, I think it is. Can't quite see that. I can see that there's a dungeon special there. Let's go take a wander, shall we? And just as you said earlier, imps are great for scouting. Okay. Here we go. Let's go take a little pokesy. Right. What's that one? You are right. Yeah, there's a transfer creature. Okay, that changes everything. So, okay. The only thing with this is that you need a bridge to get to this transfer creature, which means spending more time on level 6 in a speed run. And as it is, level 6 you can have completed in like under a minute. If you have to get the bridge, that's gonna add more time. So it comes down to if the time you spend on level 6, if the time you save on level 7 is worth spending the extra on level 6. I reckon it is worth a shot. I don't know if it would definitely save us time overall, but it's definitely worth a shot. So, because being able to transfer a mistress even at level 4 might, because you could rush a level 4 mistress if you rushed into, yeah, if you rushed a level 4 mistress into the blue right from the get-go, the only thing with that is it means you're going to have the heroes coming at you straight away. It is a screaming bargain to get a high level mistress early because of transfers. Yeah, but the thing is, you're only going to get a level 4 mistress transfer because don't forget, you don't hang around on level 6. So unless you were to hang around for even longer on level 6 to train her up to a higher level, I definitely think it's worth a shot. And I think next time I speedrun, we will give it a go. I'm just not convinced if it will save us time on that bit, but it's definitely worth a shot. I'm willing to give it a go. What's that? Oh, there's a make safe there. Okay, so there's like a lot more than you. I knew there was an increased level like round here somewhere. Make safe, like that's kind of useless to be honest. Um, maybe train one mistress while the other two research. That is a good point. Are you called by building more bridge? Yeah. Okay, it's definitely worth giving a go. Definitely worth giving a go. So, like, because you could defeat the enemy keeper straight away, just because then he's done and dusted. You're not letting him build up strong. Why can I not? There we go. And then you just go straight back. You've just built a library. You've just built a training room. And you've just researched the bridge straight away. Because the thing is, we can't frame skip a speed run. You also get the ink by building more bridge. Yeah, I don't think you would need the increased level. I'm not sure it'll be worth getting. But it might also be worth getting. We'll grab that just because we can. The thing is, like, you could, to help save time, you could dig out over here so you don't have far to build the bridge. You could do the same over here. I know there's an increase. Aha! There it is. So the increased level is here. So to save time, you could always just tunnel straight across round to here, saving you time while your warlocks research it again, because you can't frame skip here speedrun, because obviously we're playing it through like it's the original. Right. Yeah, so actually I reckon you could save some time. You're adding let's see, you only do spending what, maybe 3, you normally spend like a minute or two on level 6. If you just took out the keeper as normal on this level, and then just went straight to build a library or training room, you'd spend what, maybe 5 minutes on this level, and you could get at minimum a level 4 mistress into the next level, maybe level 5 or 6. So it's definitely worth doing. I do think you're right with that. Imps can do that while mistresses are in enemy dungeon. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not going to save you a lot of time, but building bridge is pretty slow in this game, so it would save you a bit of time. Can you try this one again? See what happens if we try to optimize this. Yeah, okay, I'm down for that. So just before I restart it, so let's just iron out what we're doing. We start the level as normal. We've just rushed to grab the mistresses, and then we rush into the enemy camp and we use the mistresses to kill our opponent. While we leave the mistresses in there, we then get our imps to tunnel out an area for a library and a training room. And you probably go want a hatchery lair as well, but you're not going to need a big one for any of them. And once they've done that, you build the rooms. You can you can throw your mistresses in, and while your mistresses are doing that, you can tunnel off to these areas to try and save you a bit of time. You can then grab them. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't have my timer that I normally have set up for speedrunning set up at the moment, I will time it on my phone. Hang on. Where's my clock? There's my clock. Right. So we'll time it on my phone. And like I said, normally we can complete this one rushing it in like a minute. I don't know the exact time, but it's a really small amount. If we can do this in like under 10 minutes, which I'm pretty confident you could do, then I would say it's totally worth it. Oh, I've accidentally started that. Whoops. Right. Okay, so quit. So, I'll probably try and avoid claiming the portal as well, just because it would be in the way if we got extra creatures. So, let's give this a go. Right. 3, 2, 1, go! Right. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, shit! It took us on to level 7, because we'd already completed level 6. God damn it. What levels were my loads on? Oh, that's this one. Might need to redo level 4 and 5, but with these loads we can redo them. Yeah, okay. Because we've completed. I think that's going to take me on. Yeah, that's going to take me on to level 7. Okay, well, no. Because to be fair, I've got that load, which is pretty much at the end of level 4. And we can complete level 4. Like, let's just fucking, well, open that. And we'll let. So it's only going to take a couple of minutes. It's a bit of a ball ache. But at least we're not having to redo everything. And level 5 we can speed run in like, again, just as quick as you can do level 6. So I'll probably make a save at the end of level 5 so that when level, yeah, no, because I'm in level 4, I'll just frame skip, giving Demon Spawn more time to level up, and we'll make sure he's like level 6 or 7. And to be honest, even though he got gassed, the level 2 Bow Demon was still able to finish off the Dungeon Heart. So, yeah, that's basically the plan. Here we go. So, throw you guys in there. So, we'll do a load of frame skipping. We'll get him to level up. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, we can speed run level 5 pretty quickly. Have we used that one? Yes, we have. Have we used... We've not used... Oh, we have used this increased level. We'll grab that just because he can help us finish the level quickly. So, yeah. So, we'll save this here. And we'll just do a load of frame skipping. And yeah, then we can just finish off this level, bang-a-bing, bang-a-boom, speedrun level 5. I'll make a save at the end of level 5, just in case we bugger up level 6 and we can revert back to that. But I'll make the save at the end of level 5, so that we can just jump right into level 6. Right, okay, wow, we're getting a lot of demon spawn here. It's because we haven't got any other rooms. Well, we've got the lair, but we've just not attracting beetles at the moment. What's that? Still level 4. Let's give it a bit more frame skipping. Give it a bit more frame skipping. We'll try and get him to like level 6 or 7. Just because then that'll absolutely guarantee that we can just rush through level 6. Yeah, I built the hatchery. At least it would be complaining already if I hadn't. Oh, it's not a big hatchery though. Let's just expand it again. Demon spawn don't exactly eat a lot of food, but still, better safe than sorry. There we go. Just do a load more frames. Of course it's friggin' payday. Like... Wow, we're getting a lot of demon spawn. At least this means we can just rush through the heart and that with the Lord as well. So, in fact, we might not even need to spawn. The knight might not even spawn. In fact, that's a good point. Let's make it so the knight doesn't spawn. There we go. So now the knight's not going to spawn because we've maxed out the creature limit for the level. Well, I have to remember, it's a really cool trick. The only thing is, it only works if you've got gems. Because, like, unless you've got absolute shit tons of gold, it's just not gonna happen. And I can't think of any levels where you're gonna have enough, like, gold seams in order to spawn that many imps when each imp is starting to cost you, like, 30,000 gold. Yeah, that's true. If you've got a temple, you could make it a lot less. But then you're still having to spawn the imps on top of that to, like, make the cost go down. So it'll probably be, like, double that. So it'll probably, like, be 120k. But even so, it would still be a lot cheaper and more manageable. By a long shot. Right, okay, so... Oh, you already doubled it? Then, yeah. Oh, that's not the one. What level is he? And we'll give it a little bit longer. Just because we can. So, yeah, then, like, 60k... That's pretty manageable. It's still it's still quite expensive, but yeah, go ahead, because it's basically just going to be what 255 times 2, because for every imp you make, you need to sacrifice an imp per temple. So it'll be 255 times 2 times by 150. That might not be the exact number, the formula might be slightly off, but it'd certainly give you the right ballpark, I reckon. Right, there we go. Right. So, what's this? Oh, solid. Level 6 will do. 75k. Now, we'll give it a little bit longer. The 250. Yeah, so, like, you're looking at about 750, 75,000 gold. Like, you give or take a few thousand. That's a lot more manageable, to be fair. Yeah, that is a very fair point. So it really depends on the level, how much gold you've got, what other creatures you've got, if you start with any creatures. It also depends on if there's any creatures in the level already spawned. So, like, on this level, obviously, there's already the 2 archers on the front door. There's the 3 spiders in the back. So, yeah. Like, it's hard to calculate the exact amount for each level, but it's fair to say it will be around 75,000. Yeah, because of the other keeper. So, like, and I'm pretty sure he starts off with a load of creatures and stuff. So, right, we'll just go roll with whatever we've got here. Like, okay, level 7. That's more than enough. More than enough. Oh, I think I've just saw level 8 there. Yeah, we'll take the level 8. That'll do it. Right. So they'll go in there. We'll drop everyone in there. The knights shouldn't spawn because isn't any space for him to spawn. He's just stuck at the pole, hammering on the portal again. Here we go. Right. Come on. It's not going to take you guys long to face that off. Yeah, no, that's dropping pretty quick. Oh! Well, something's attacking my imps. Oh, well. No biggie. Ah, no fuss. Right, there we go. Do that. Come on. Right, transfer creature. Pretty sure we saw a level 8 demon spawn. There we go. Run through this, speed run level 5, and then we'll try and speed run level 6, timing how long it would take to get to transfer creature and see what level mistress we can have by that point. Okay, here we go. Do 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 do. Bang bang. You need to build a lair for your creatures. Do do do. Level 4 never stood a chance that time. Not a cat and owl's chance. Nope. You really can just bug out level 4, like with that imp thing, and you've got the gems to do it as well. It does make me wonder if you can do it with some of the other levels where you have access to gems. I don't know how well it would work on, like, levels where the enemy keeper's already going to have started, but it's definitely something you could maybe do. Even if you can't stop the enemy keeper from getting any creatures, you could certainly, like, limit the number of creatures they can get, because you could whittle them down. So I don't know how effective it would be for speed running, but certainly for just completing the level at all, you could do it. A huge army of imps and demons spawned and the heroes never got to fight. Yeah, it was completely broken. Yeah, that is a good point. You can spawn your kill their imps and spawn yours in place. Like I said, I definitely could see ways you could complete a level using that tactic. I just don't think you could use it for speed running. I think even if you have gems in that, it's going to be too slow for it to be a speed run tactic. But you could definitely use it as a completion tactic. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Right, that's the other spider. Pretty sure that spider was moving around slowly. I'm sure I slapped him. Yeah, I must have not slapped him or something. Yeah, some levels do give you a lot of time. That is through the waiting level. That's level 11. Yeah, you've just stuck on waiting things to spawn there. It's not really triggered by much. Alright, here we go. So now if we frame skip. Come on. Alright, there we go. So now what we'll do is we'll save. So this means I'll reset the timer. I've made a save, so in case things do bugger up, we won't have to redo level 4 and 5. So let's see. So like I said, what we're going to do is we will we'll immediately run to our mistresses and claim them. As soon as we've got them, we'll go dig to the enemy keeper and run the mistresses over to them. And then we've completed the level. From there, we will then continue the level to going back, building a library, a training room, and a hatchery, probably a lair as well. Reset that. Building those 4 rooms, and then getting our imps to build off shortcuts to both the increased level and the transfer creature, while our mistresses, we have 2 researching and then 1 training. What I will we'll probably have a level 3 and 4 mistress researching and a level 4 mistress training. Yeah, can slap them to be fair. So we might not need the hatchery in that. So what I'll do is I'll build a training room and library first, and then build the shortcuts, and then I'll build the hatchery and lair afterwards. We might be able to just like jammy them without it. They might still need the hatchery, but we might be able to get away without building them. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. So in 3, 2, 1, go! I'm not sure I timed that perfectly with the go, but it doesn't matter if it's off by a second or two. We're not looking for an exact time here. We're just looking for a general method. Okay, so slap you, get you. We're going to try and avoid the portal if we can, because we don't want to get any other creatures. They'll just be in our way. Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so already on 30 seconds. I did kind of bug up a little bit by... there we go. Blame them. I mean, you can follow me if you want. Why is water fairies out here? They should not be out here. Oh, well, they'll get dragged off to fight the enemy. Here we go. Ah, our imp slowed down. To be fair, I don't need to go any further because he'll build out to there. So now we can slap you and grab you. We will run you over to thing. Here we go. Run you straight into there. Where's the others? Again, slap, possess, run you straight on over. So we're on 126 at the moment. So normally this level you would have complete at about the 2-minute mark, the 2.5 minute mark. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Okay, they've found their way there anyway, so I need you guys to... We are going to need to build a gold room, because we haven't got enough gold to... We're not going to need a big gold room, but we are going to need a gold room. So we're going to spawn a few imps. Looks like the mistresses find their own way to the enemy. They sometimes do, they sometimes don't. It's a very mixed bag. I would not want to rely on it for a speed run. Right, okay, so start mining some gold. So we're on 2 minutes 15. Our mistresses are still dealing with... Oh, no, one of them's not gone over there. So, yeah, even while the mistresses are destroying the heart, we can actually be getting on with this. This is not my fastest playthrough of level 6. I could be doing better here. You can make them focus on the heart by possessing one of them. Right, there we go, do that. So, now we're going to build library. We're not going to need one that big, to be honest. That'll do. Right, so now we're going to build the training room. Again, we don't need a huge training room. Right, that's it, that's it. Right, start claiming the floor. That's it. Because we're not going to need big rooms for either of them. So on 3 minutes 10, the mistresses are taking longer than normal to deal with them. And I'm not entirely sure why, to be honest. I'm pretty sure normally they've dealt with them by now. No, but come on, focus, focus, focus. Right, okay, so
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are under attack.
I wonder if, just to keep them happy, if we can just build a lair around there, saves us begin place out.
Your minions are winning
Right,
a
that's
battle.
it, right,
Your
just to keep you
creatures are
happy.
defeating the enemy. You have conquered this realm.
That's it, yep, there's space for all of them. Okay, so one of you in there, the other two in there, and we're going to slap you both to speed it up, and then we're going to build a tunnel off to here. So we're on 415 at the moment. No reward code down here. Let's come across a bit more. Spawn a few more imps, speed things up.
A new spell has been researched.
Same over here. So we're on 4.5 minutes. So do we? So we don't have the. So we get that spell first. So we get one spell, and then we'll get the bridge because it goes spell room, spell room, spell room. Okay. So let's keep slap, slap, speed. That's it. Okay, slap. I'm not convinced. So she'll get to level 5 because we'll get the increased level, but I don't think we'll get it to level 6. But this tactic is definitely looking like it's a good tactic to use. So what we're going to do is so that we can see exactly where we're going. Can do. I'm just going to make sure that I can actually see the... So we've just got bridge. We've just got bridge. Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that I can see the... Right, there we go. Right, so we all go... I'm not going to look how much XP she has. I'm not sure it's worth building the training room. I reckon it's better off... Right, come on, down, 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 down. This is the bit that takes time, because building bridges is not quick. Ah, come on. So, bang, bang. Okay, stop. Okay, so I know I didn't see how much XP she had, but I wanted to like really rush through it. So that took, hang on, 6 minutes and then 9 seconds. Yeah, I think it's not worth building the training room. We don't need the hatchery either, so we don't need to build that. We might be able to get away with not building the lair either, but I wouldn't want to try it. And we did find out that we can just spam a few layers of the tile around the heart, and the mistresses are happy with that. So I reckon it's better off. It's definitely a good tactic. Like that took 6 minutes and 10 seconds, and that 3 minutes of that was them killing the enemy keeper anyway. So really, we're only looking at another 3 minutes or so, and we get to transfer a level 5 mistress into level 7, which I would say is definitely a bonus to have. I'm not sure if a level 5 mistress is enough to be able to rush level 7 because you would have to deal with all the heroes coming at you and you would have to deal with blue. But actually, no, because if you rushed, because if you blue is to your west, and if you were to rush to the left, you can actually run straight through, straight into blue, and you could charge your level 5 mistress into blue. So actually, I reckon that would be worth a good shout. Okay, so here's what we're going to try and do. That tactic is definitely a good tactic. It costs you another 3 minutes, but you get a level 5 mistress into level 7. And to be honest, you could shave a little bit of time off by not bothering with the training room, not bothering with the hatchery, and just going with the library. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into level 7, and I'm going to, as soon as we get into level 7, I'm going to possess one of my imps. I'm going to try and run off straight off to the enemy keeper. I'm just going to try and kill the enemy keeper with the mistress we've just transferred, because that would leave us with only the heroes left to deal with. of which we can deal with the heroes in our own time because we don't have to worry about the heroes going stronger. They have a set strength, and we can just keep building creatures quite quickly in order to go take on the heroes. You can rush Blue by tunneling into him and attack his heart with the Mistress. Then you can connect Blue to the heroes. Yeah, I'm not sure I will bother connecting Blue to the heroes, because the thing is, if all the heroes congregate, I then have to deal with congregated heroes. Whereas what I can do is, if I don't, I can deal with Blue. I can then slowly build up my hometown, and as creatures of training, I can possess the Mistress to go and deal with the heroes one at a time in their separate groups, because they're scattered all around the map. And if I don't hook up my main little island in the middle, I can just run my Mistress around and try and deal with them one at a time. And then the only group I need to deal with is the group when the night comes in, and by which time I would hopefully have some creatures doing. Some creatures in my hometown or home base able to deal with them. A Mistress with lightning and speed will destroy the heroes. Yeah, but she's only level 5. I can't remember. She won't have lightning. I can't remember if she'll have speed or not. I don't think she will. So, if I had speed and lightning, I would totally be down for just rushing all of them. But she won't, so I have to be a little bit slower. But either way, I do think we'll be able to use her to significantly cut our time down on level 7. So we're going to give that a go. I can't remember how long level 7 normally takes me. I know it's a short while. I know level 7 normally takes me a good half hour, maybe 3/4 of an hour. It's definitely one of the longer levels of a speed run. So I am going to time myself and see if we can cut it down to below half an hour. Because while I can't remember how long it takes me to do level 7 normally, it's definitely longer than half an hour. So let's give this a go. So we're just going to go through this. So we're going to rush Blue straight away. We're going to take him out with the Mistress. And we're then going to start building a base camp. And we'll possess the Mistress to deal with the heroes one at a time. And then we will go after the Knight. And we'll see how this goes. I'm not as confident in this method, but it's worth a shot. Because if it does work out, we could cut our time in half, I reckon. Maybe even less, but we'll see. So, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's give it a go. I'll be honest, I did not expect this stream to turn into speedrun tactics, but hey, why not? Right, okay, so let's zoom out and then rotate, grab him, boom, boom, slap, possess. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I hate it when I get caught between two walls. Right, come on. Okay, this maybe has not gone quite to plan. Yeah, I'm not sure I've gone in the right direction here. No, I didn't go in the right direction. Bollocks. Bollocks. How did... So I buggered it up already. Okay, right. What I'm going to do is... Yeah, blue is to the west. I've just got completely disorientated. Okay, so I will... Oh, but that means redoing level 6 because I didn't save. Fuck. And if I quit out, I don't have the Mistress. Oh, yeah, thanks for telling me to save now, Tim. Yeah, but it will only take 6 minutes. Yeah, yeah, true. Very true. Ah! We can also refine the other one slightly because we won't bother with the training room. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to time it though this time. I'm not going to time it. We already know this tactic is like, well, like good for being able to like get a Mistress into the next level. So, slap, slap. Come on, through the wall, through the wall, through the wall. I mean, if you all time it, mate, go ahead. I'm not going to say you can't time it. I just can't be bothered to time it myself when we already know roughly how long it takes. Like, as much as it would be good to time it down to seconds, we're not needing to do that right now. Right, come on. There we go. Keep your little speed boost. And that's it, right. Get into there, that's all you need. Right, where are they? So now we'll slap you. Of course, you're the level 3 one. Do 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 do. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Right. There, right. Right, slap you. Boom, boom. Right, run you over. Then we'll grab the third mistress and get her over. And then we can get our imps to start. So we're going to need a library and a lair and a gold room. So let's oh, she's found her own way. Let's just make sure she really does find her own bleeding way. Right, there we go. So now we will go right, so now we'll go on a small gold room in there. Right, get 2 extra imps and we'll mark that out. And then we want a library. We want a library. Right, that'll be big enough. Right, okay. There we go. Come on, come on. Right, there we go. We'll mark out that as well. Okay, so they're digging that out. Good. That's all we're going to need. We are going to want... We'll build the lair as a just in case. So now that... Like, this is definitely faster this time. Building this bigger than it needs to be again, but... Sod it. Right. Right, there we go. So they're still going at that. So now we can run over here. Okay, so that keeper's done. So in there. Now all of you in there. And then we want to build this off down to here. But we want to, because we know that there's a little arm down here we can get into, those save us time. Let's spawn a few more imps to start there. We're going to grab you and we're going to slap you. Because then we can use you to see the thing. Because it'll really slow us down if we had to like stop building the bridge or anything. Because we can't see where we're going. So there's one. Now over here, same over here.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Come on, come on, come on. Bleeding out.
A new room has been researched.
Okay, so there's the bridge. This time is definitely faster. So, where's... God damn it. Right, there we go. So now we have... I don't know how long we've taken this time, but it definitely feels faster. I went off the wrong direction there. Okay, so increased level. So they've not quite hit the thing here. Let's freaking well. No, no, come on, jump. Here we go, here we go. Okay, 420. So yeah, we've probably done this in like sub 5 minutes this time then.
A new room has been researched.
Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bang, bang, bang. Transfer creature. Level 5. And we'll just save it, which I know is going to add. Right. So roughly how long was that? 502. Okay, so yes. If you run through that level, you can do it in about 5 minutes then. So that's... Honestly, that's definitely worth it because you're only adding on like another 2 minutes to get the mistress into the next level. And you might as well go for the increased level because you've got to wait for them to get to research the bridge, and you're only adding on another 30 seconds or so. And it does help if she's got that higher level. All right then. So now what we're going to do is we're going to speedrun level 7, as I said beforehand. This time I'll time it. So as I said before, what we're going to do is we're going to rush Blue, kill him with the Mistress. We'll start build our base camp as she deals with the heart. We'll then use the Mistress to deal with the heroes one at a time as we're building up some creatures. And then we will try and take on the Knight as soon as we have done that. So let's see how well this speedrun works. Level 7 has an increased box in the North Hero Fortress, right? I know it has an increased level, and I can't remember where it is. It's either in the North Hero Fortress or it's in the South Hero Fortress. I can never remember which one. However, I had forgotten about that, and you raise a good point. That is definitely worth going for. Not right at the start, but a little bit later. The only thing that will slow us down there is obviously we'll need to go claim the land in order to use the increased level. But it's definitely worth going for, I reckon. Anyway, so let's give this a go. In 3, 2, 1, go. The increase will give lightning. Why? What level is it they get speed and lightning at? They get lightning at level 7, don't they? Right, okay, grab you. Slap. I could be wrong, but I thought it was level 7 they got lightning. Lightning at 6. Okay, so I thought they got speed before lightning. If that's the case, that would definitely make it worth it. Oh, come on, come on. Forgot what it was like trying to get round into the dungeon on this one. You gotta come right round into the water. Right, okay. Right, so I want to do that. I want to slap... No, I want to slap her. Possess her. Get her out of the bloody water, lava. That should be right. I've checked it. Okay, so yeah, getting her to level 6 will definitely be beneficial then. Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's it, right. She's in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come across to here and we're going to build because you like to some extent you have to play this level properly. You can't just bum rush it completely like you can in some of the other levels. You do have to play it properly to some extent, but it's how you can find shortcuts to shorten playing this level. I've become a real little speedrunner for this game. I would never have called that in a million years beforehand, before I started streaming. Right, okay, so she's now doing that. Or she should be doing that. Normally you don't take the portal in this one at all. How do you do this one then? I'm curious how you complete the whole level if that's the take. What the? Oh no! Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking kidding me? Oh, for God's sake. Right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Hey, Paplock, how you doing, man? Knob the Imp reporting for duty. Oh, man. How you doing, man? Oh, man. Right, okay, let's try this again. Right, actually take on the thing. Although she's looking really hurt, so I don't know if this tactic is going to work. It's possible you might need to spend more time on, It's possible you might need to spend more time on level 6 to get her up to level 6. Right, okay. Get some more hatchery going. Get a friggin' training room going. Get a friggin' library going. Okay, so on 3 minutes, right, okay, let's spawn a few more imps. And then we're definitely going to want more gold. But doing great. Enjoying my dinner after giving a VBA training for the entire day. How did that go, man? Hopefully it wasn't too much of a drag for you. Nab? Nib? I cannot remember. Yeah, I definitely think he'll be... So it might be worth sticking around on level 6 for slightly longer to get her to get lightning at this point. Because she's almost dead. And if you can use lightning to keep her going, it would definitely work a lot better. My mouth hurts from all the talking. I can relate to that. I can relate to that. I'm feeling a little sore in the throat myself. Don't worry about it, man. Right, okay, so actually, because what we can do, actually, just to help speed it up, because I would rather... Here we go, here we go. Is that from the lack of training? Okay, so I'm actually going to start running over some of these other creatures as well, because I feel like that would definitely help, even though they're only level 1, just help, like, getting over there and just dealing with this dungeon heart, and she's going to be our main player in this tactic. Okay, so let's place that, okay. We're actually getting a lot of creatures now. So let's slap you. Oh, you're already level 2? Bleeding hell. Damn, 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 damn. Some people have infinite endurance when it comes to talking. I used to, but I don't. I'm growing old. I like the name knob too. Right, here we go, here we go. That's it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So now we can probably start focusing on a... Because we really want to make sure we've got some strength ourselves here. Because we'll still have to deal with the heroes. Sorry, I will try and keep up in chat. I've just I'm genuine curious because this looks like we might be able to save a fair bit of time with this. Probably since home office doesn't give her... Oh, that's a real shame, isn't it? Right, okay, let's get these guys back. We are going to want to give our mistress a bit of time to get some health back before we use it to go rushing after the heroes. If we use her right now, she might die, and that's the last thing we want. But it does mean we've taken out the other keeper at 5.5 minutes. And yeah, the course went fine. It was the basic version. Tomorrow's the advanced one. Nice. Have fun, man, won't you? Sorry, I would pay more attention, but what's happening right now, Pavlok, is that me and Will have kind of been concocting another tactic for speedrunning that we're trying to give a go, and we reckon could be pretty decent. Okay, here we go, here we go. Right, we definitely want to expand this. So we're going to want focus on orcs and their demon spawn, I think. We are going to want the warlocks because we're going to need the bridge, which we now have. So let's start building across here. Okay. At this rate, you'll be a Grand Master at the end of the week. I think you're overestimating my ability there, man. Like, just because we're figuring out a few new tricks does not mean I'm going to be the equivalent of Grand Master. Okay, right, so let's expand this a little bit. And I'm giving the training, not attending it. Yeah, speedrunner tactics, because obviously I've done 2 speedruns now, and I do want to look at doing more. I'm probably not going to do any more just yet, as I'm still getting back into the habit of streaming. But it's good. It'll be good to come up with some more tactics. And like I said, we've kind of been hitting ourselves with a new one here. Okay, accelerate with yourself in real life. I wish. What I need is more caffeine. Caffeine, caffeine, caffeine. Need another cup of tea. Right, okay, so we've got that. So let's... Why are we being attacked? It's probably heroes elsewhere. Okay, interesting. We're being shot at from up there, I think. Interesting. So yeah, our creatures are already surprisingly going up quite a few levels. I reckon this is going to be a really ace tactic. Our creatures are already going up levels really quite quickly. So what we can try and do, because our creatures are already doing pretty damn well, we can start using them to So if we drop you guys down there, you can start dealing with them. Caffeine is one hell of a drug. That's it. So yeah, you guys are going to be dealing with him, which you'll kill quite easily. There we go. Let's expand the training room. We can start getting more creatures in here. Expand the lair.
It is payday.
Payday, yeah, whatever. So, so now we can start doing that, get more gold. So we can start expanding out because we've actually got the creatures all ready to be able to go and deal with the heroes. Paplok, I expect you to have to do a company mandated standard course. Nah, unfortunately not. Despite such courses like then usually so boring. I can imagine they must be an absolute nightmare to do sometimes. Right, okay, so let's just build straight across to there. Let's get you and we'll just slap you. So, okay, we've got the bridge that we need now, to be honest. Let's get some of these guys in there so we have a bit of extra firepower. I'm probably going to get rid of the beetles, to be honest, because they don't train. And they're not that strong. Some of them are training, so we'll leave them to go. But we'll probably focus on trying to get things more like orcs, to be honest. Orcs, demon spawn, they'd be good. Right, so they're going across, like build across to here. Again, get a few of these. So we're currently at just short of 10 minutes.
Tunneled into a new area. Your creatures are under attack.
So, like, even here, like... Come on, come on, come on. So we can do that. Where else are they being attacked? Okay, so we can actually build across, like, here as well. Because we've got a... This is definitely going to save a lot of time for how I was doing these levels beforehand. Okay, now they should be able to deal with that. Oh wow, I don't know when you got in there, but... Okay, so we've lost an imp, but we can... Oh wow, we've lost quite a few imps. Not sure what happened to our imps there. Right, there we go. Okay, I'm missing chat. Yeah, what's the training like other than boring? Sorry, I would keep up with chat, but I'm being distracted. Yeah, what's the training like? It's probably a little bit dull, but yeah, no, it probably is pretty dull to be fair. Sorry, I can't. I'm struggling to think on chat and do this. Ah, this is why I don't speedrun. Right, hang on. Wait, let's get rid of a few wizards. Like, they're not going to be much good. So there's a door there. Let's knock the door down. It was training's debut today. Oh, fair. How many days of training do you have to do? Are you like training people all week, or is it just for a few days? Yeah, digging around the door would make more sense, to be fair. So do that. So get you guys back in there. Where's the mistress? Where's the mistress? There she is. Like, she's level 6 now. Okay. So she's level 6 and we can start wandering around. A tiny amount of theory. Nobody likes theory. Some examples and exercises. Yeah, theory sucks, man. It really does. The door is the sturdiest part of the fortress. Yeah, good point. Right, let's take this guy and we will make our way up to here. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to dig around this door. No, we can't. We're going to have to break this door down. And yeah, that's the increased level. So we definitely will grab that. So, grab you guys, break that door down. Grab spiders as well. Theory doesn't always suck. I mean, I guess it depends on the theory, but generally, I know I absolutely hate it. I'm not a fan of theory. The participants were smart and cool, no problems coming from them. Yeah, like when you've got like problem students and that, they can be such a nightmare. They really can be. Like if you've got people who enjoy doing it and really like even they don't necessarily have to be good, just people who enjoy doing what they're doing. Like They're a joy to teach. Even if you've got to spend a lot of time re-going over things. I've found that in scouting. I've said before now, I would 100% rather have a scout who has no clue how to do anything, isn't very good, but is eager to learn and 100 and tries 100% than a scout who can do it all really easily, but just hasn't got any interest. Right, okay, now this is where we're starting to lose imps, and also our gold's getting a little bit low. So, right, so we're still missing, there's still heroes around. Let's get to that. So let's sell that library because we don't need that. So the Lord Knight hasn't spawned yet. So there's clearly some hero around that we still need to kill. There's more to the north, I think, actually. I don't think I've gone and got them. Right, okay, let's... you guys who are fighting, stop that. We've got some level 3 imps. I'm not entirely sure how, but I'm not going to complain at that. If you want to understand underlying principles, you can design exploits and every... Is that for theory? Because, yeah, you make a good point. It can be really fun and helps debugging a lot. Yeah, true enough. Okay, it sounds like there's things in here. When it comes to talking, I'm rather good at that. Paplot means chatterbox in the Silesian dialect of Polish. Really? Oh, that's cool, man. That's absolutely brilliant. If there's one thing that's normally a lot of fun, it's like learning where people's like usernames and that come from and what they mean. That's really cool, that. Right, okay, we're still missing frigging heroes though. We need to kill more heroes. Where are we missing? I thought we got all the heroes. Do I need to just destroy all the doors? I can't remember what the triggers were for this. That is why I like to learn theory when I feel like it, but I hate it when I have to learn irrelevant crap for a course. Yeah, like the thing is, I'm not gonna say theory is irrelevant. I'm not a fan of learning theory normally, but I would never say it's irrelevant, and it is often necessary for you to be able to do what you need to do. But it's just not as fun as practical, I find. But you are right. There are times when you have to learn how to learn the theory behind something. Maybe go after the transfer and the increase boxes. Yeah, where's the transfer? I know it's somewhere around here. Somewhere. Maybe it's through there. Let's get a few aims claiming land. I'm sure... Where have I missed? I'm sure the knight's meant to spawn when you've killed all the heroes. I should really check the code valve. We're just over 15 minutes at the moment. Right, okay, let's get a new imp there. Aha, there it is. There's the transfer box. I have definitely spent time on cramming facts that were boring. Turned out to be, yeah, like that's really frustrating, to be honest. Like when they're necessary and useful, that's not so bad. But when you spend ages cramming for stuff, it's completely irrelevant. It's just a pain in the backside and kind of demoralizing in some ways. Right, there we go. Yes, there we go. There we go. Not the best order I've dropped things in, but sod it. The other advantage is we also don't need to hang around, because normally I hang around on this level to train and mistress up. But if we don't need to do... Oh, they've already bloody well ran off with it. Oh, no. No, where's Imps? Oh, I'm bleeding out. Oh, you can't cancel a carry either. God's sake. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the timer. We're at 17:36. No, I can't slap it. I've tried. I can't slap it. But either way, that's taken about 17 and a half minutes. 18 including the time to... Die! Bleeding useless imp! Anyway, level 8, level 8, level 8, level 8, level 8. Level 8 mistress. Okay, there we go. So now we can just do bam, bam, bam. On to level 8. And then do 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 do. And then we're gonna save it,
Game saved.
and then we'll just quit out our menu for a moment. Right, so yeah, that took about 17, 18 minutes, and I can't remember how long I normally spend on that level in a speed run, but I'm pretty confident it's normally like half an hour, three quarters of an hour. I would show you guys on stream, but I don't think my internet will really keep up with it. We'll give it a go actually. But yeah, I think I normally spend about half an hour, three quarters of an hour, and that was like 18 minutes. So I think it's definitely worth spending the extra few minutes on level 6 in order to complete level 7 faster. Okay, what are people doing? I think this was way faster than before. Yeah, well, I will look at what my other speed runs. I have a look at a minute. You might still be, yeah, totally. At the end of the day, like that was a very much a right. We're gonna do this, but we've not tried it before. We could do it. I could do it faster if after I've done it a few times. So I reckon we could probably cut it down to nearer 15 minutes. I don't reckon we could shave loads of time off it, but we could definitely shave a bit of time off it. Will your streams be limited to DK, or you play some War of the Overworld Dungeons Act as well? I was actually saying at the start of this stream, I do want to try and play some more games, but I was actually thinking some more of the old retro stuff. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with any of the Forgotten Realms games, but I was thinking of streaming some Eye of the Beholder at one point, some Blood and Magic. But if you guys are interested in things like War for the Overworld and stuff like that, then I'd be open to giving them a go. Um, let's see, what games have I got at the moment? I do have War for the Overworld. I've not played it much, to be honest, but I have got it. Like I said, I have got other older style games that I've been wanting to stream. Like Eye of the Beholder was. When was Eye of the Beholder released? It was published by Interplay, I think. It was sometime in the 90s. It's a really old game. Um, but that's quite a fun one. I do want to get at some point. I have never played Baldur's Gate 3 has just been released for early access, and my housemate has been playing it. But I've said for years I've wanted to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I don't own them though, so when I have the money in order to do so, I am going to look at buying Baldur's Gate. And if you guys are interested, I would look at streaming that. For the time being, I'm mainly going to be streaming Dungeon Keeper still, just to try and build the streams back up again. But then I will look at streaming one or two other things as well, just for fun. Most of them will likely be older style games, but I'll still keep streaming things. No, I haven't played DSX. I've not done. I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen any gameplay or anything there. If I have, I've completely forgotten about it. War for the Overworld will be interesting. I haven't played the retro games you mentioned, I'm afraid. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'd be willing to do some streams for War of the Overworld. Like I said, it probably won't be for a short while. I will spend a bit of time getting back in streaming. I'll probably stick with Dungeon Keeper for a bit, but I will occasionally go off and do some other things. So I'll do some more for the Overworld if you guys are interested. And like I said, I'm not expecting people to have necessarily heard of some of the other games I want to do. They're not big games, like they weren't the most popular games. But I really enjoyed them, and I reckon they'd be fun to do on stream. Eye of the Beholder is a Forgotten Realms game where you basically play as a party of adventurers who get called into a city and you have to go down to the sewers. You get stuck in the sewers and you've got to go figure out what evil is down there. It's a little cliche, but it's an old game from the 90s, so what were you expecting? But that's a really fun game to play. Some of the others, well, Blood and Magic is a the real-time strategy game, also from the 90s. It's not as good, but it's a little enjoyable. I've actually streamed that before, but that was years ago. So, uh, The first ASX has a lot of story and secrets you can find gameplay's FPS like. Alright, fair. I'd be interested in having a look at giving it a go. I'll be honest, FPSs aren't really my style, but I'd be willing to give it a go. My main issue at the moment, as I've said before, is I don't have a lot of money to spend on that kind of thing. Yeah, these are games that I really enjoyed. And like like I said, I will try and play some other older style games. Dungeon Keeper will likely always be my main go-to because that seems to be what, at least for a lot of people like, and I certainly enjoy playing it. But I do want to kind of branch out and try a few others. I haven't played that, but I'd like to see it. It has a lot more depth than just an FPS. It is an RPG too. Interesting. All right. Like I said, I'd be willing to give it a go. My main issue at the moment is because lack of money. But I'd be interested in giving it a go. I'll add it on my wish list, stuff like that. If it's on Steam, I can just add it to my wish list. If it goes on sale, I might be able to grab it at one point. But like I said, my next game that I will grab is the original Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2. They have the enhanced editions on Steam, but they're like 15 quid at the moment. Um, but I really will give those a go. DSX can be really cheap on GOG too. It should also be on Steam. Alright, that's fair. It's not that I don't like GOG, but I prefer to get things on Steam because everything's then in one area. I tend to use Steam more. But if something's not available on Steam, I don't mind getting it on GOG. Alright, so before we end the stream then, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to load up one of my speed runs. We know that level took about 17-18 minutes, and the stream might go to terrible here because I'm afraid my internet speed here is nowhere near as good as what it was at the place where I first started streaming. But we'll give it a go. Yeah, having games centralized is the best. Yeah, I completely prefer it that way. Obviously, it's not always possible, but if I can, I'd rather do that. So, oh, come on. Internet being slow. Oh, this isn't even the stream channel either. This is like my old YouTube account that I still watch things on. Um, come on. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Switch account. Da-ba-da-ba-da. It's Stellary Streams. That's the one we want. Now we've just got to wait for this to load. I prefer DRM3 executable so I can get them to work on Linux. Yeah, that's a good point because you run on Linux, don't you? To be fair, I can completely get that. So I can completely understand where you're coming from. And we're dropping frames on the stream. Ah, well. Yeah, like I can understand why people prefer DRM3 stuff, and yeah, I can kind of understand that. I tend not to go for it, but at the moment that's because I don't particularly need it. So yeah, I can imagine like I've never tried to run Steam on Linux, but I can imagine it is not the easiest. That's not the one I want. Can you stop being slow? God's sake. Where are we going? Okay, your channel. So we'll take a look at my last speed run, and we'll skip through to whereabouts level 7 was. And we'll turn the audio off because I do not want to listen to myself. Steam works under Linux, but you can't get Windows games to work. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but it's still a shame. It's a bit of a pain. Right. To try and save A, my laptop, which is dropping down to 30 FPS, where it should be streaming 60 FPS, and B, my internet. Oh, wow, it's already in like 144p. Well, never mind. Never mind. Let's try and skip through to whereabouts. It's a pity I don't have my hard drive plugged in because I know I have all my streams stored on my hard drive, but it's not plugged in at the moment. So let's see. That's level 4. I like said I'm not turning the quality up. I apologize, but it's because my internet, like my laptop and the internet, are already crapping itself as the stream is struggling. Okay, so right, that's level 7, but that's a fair way into level 7. So 46 minutes. Okay, what level is this? This is level 4. Okay, so let's go to about 53. I don't want to go through too far because obviously we speedrun both level 5 and 6 beforehand, and they only take a couple of minutes each. So yeah, we're already on level 7 there. But this is at 55 minutes. If we go to 120, which is 25 minutes. Oh no, we're already on level 8. So we might not be saving that much time. But we're not far into level 8. Okay. So I don't think we're saving as much time as we thought. It looks like level 7. Interesting. Okay, but we're still saving about 5 minutes or so, which is kind of come out a net time by the look of it. Um, and the thing is, it still gives us a slight advantage because it means we go into level 8 with a higher level mistress. Because beforehand, we were waiting at the end of level 7, training up our mistress. And there was even a point where I had to like reload and go back to level 7 because I buggered up level 8. So I think while we're not saving as much time as what we thought we were saving, I think it is definitely worth doing this tactic. Because if nothing else, it puts us in better stead for level 8. So that's pretty solid. I'll take that. Alright then. So, as always, I didn't do this at the end of my last stream, but we're going to do it this time. Let's see if we can raid someone, shall we? Oh, actually, how am I going to raid? I need to get my stream manager up for that, and that causes my... Okay, so we're not going to raid this time, because every time I get my stream manager up, my stream completely dies. So raids are going to have to be on hold for a while, which is a bit of a shame, because I really used to enjoy helping other channels out. So for now, there's not going to be any more raids, but I'll try and get it fixed up so we can raid other channels in future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for coming back. Boo boo. Hey, the real beer vampire? I think that was it. How are you doing, man? So, could you show me your YouTube channel again? Would like to see the DK1 speedrun. Yeah, sure. It's going to be a little slow to load, sorry. So I have basically the channel is just joined the stream. Oh, sorry, man. I'm about to end the stream. But I will be doing more streams, and I mainly stream Dungeon Keeper. So if you're interested, feel free to follow and stick around. Um, but I will bring up my channel so that you guys can do it. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Um, do, 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 do. It's a little bit slow. Oh, come on. Come on. What I will do for you, man, is I will get a link to my channel. I'll put it in the chat for you before I end the stream. Here we go. Your channel. Ah, you found it. Sweet. So on there, there's only I've done 2 speedruns. Only one of them is on that channel. But if you go on the playlists on this channel, I have a speedrun playlist just because the first speedrun I did was uploaded to an older channel of mine. It was before I made this channel. But now I upload all the streams that I do to this channel. So if you're interested in it, feel free to check out my past streams. And like I said, I'm streaming again, and I mainly stream Dungeon Keeper. And it would be brilliant if you're interested in sticking around, man. Solid. Okay, so you said you found it, but just in case anyone else is interested, a bit of shameless promotion on my own channel. There's a link to the YouTube channel in case anyone's interested. I do, as I said, I'm uploading all my past streams there. So I'm also looking at doing, I've started storing clips. So if anyone clips funny parts of my streams, I'm actually going to start putting together little stream highlights. They're only going to be like 5 or 6 minute videos, but they're just going to be like little connections of some of these funny clips. I've already downloaded the dick move clip and the move where I accidentally slapped my dragon to death while it was frozen. So, but yeah, if any of you guys clip it, think anything's funny and clip it, just let me know, and I'll be looking at putting together little videos of these funny clips. Anyway, that's enough yammering along from me. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. My next stream, I don't know when I'll next stream. It might be tomorrow. It might be Saturday. Obviously, at the moment, things are a little up in the air for me because I've still got to like be looking for work and everything. But I will stream again sometime in the next few days. I will put in the Discord when I'm next streaming as soon as I know, and I'll also put something up on Twitter. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's been brilliant to talk to you again, and I'm over the moon that I'm able to start streaming. So even if the quality's not quite up to snuff and I'm not able to raid, at least I'm able to stream. I'm able to talk to you guys. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.